Ooh, I'm floating in outer space. Oh no, the gnolls! The gnolls! The gnolls! They're coming for me! What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy.
And I'm Clarus.
And this is the Nerdy.
The Wordy.
The Book Club. That's right, we're back. We're back. We're back.
We're so back.
It's Dungeon Crawler Carl, Book 5, The Butcher's Masquerade. Paper faces on parade. Masquerade. Do hide your face so the world can never find you.
Did you learn the verse yet?
No. It's like, frog of black, dog of newt, something do.
And the creme de la creme watching us and watching them.
Wait, you know it?
I know a lot of it, yeah. Because
so
I
funny.
also performed
Why
that
do you
song,
know that?
but I actually learned it instead of you who cheated.
Can I tell you my favorite Phantom of the Opera story?
Yeah, of course.
When I was like doing the Broadway circuit full time, I was brought in for Raoul on Broadway every 6 months.
Yeah.
Not for a real audition, because the guy there wasn't an open spot.
Yeah.
But the equity rules are that they have to have auditions for all major roles every 6 months.
Yeah.
It's a weird process thing, and so there were like 10 to like 15 of us that would go to this thing. We would go sing. We'd do all the material. They'd be like, thank you, one day you might be an understudy. And one time, we all got the same email to show up, and we were going to do our, like, regular Raoul bit. And then we were going to have a movement call. And so we all showed up, like, 20 minutes before, like you do. And we're all sitting and holding together. It's like 13, like, 6-foot-tall men. We're all looking at each other like, the fuck is... Are we gonna, like, sing while walking down the stairs? Like, what the fuck is the movement called for Raoul in Phantom of the Opera?
Pretty rough, It's just the cardio.
Oh, we had a good laugh. There was no movement call. It was a mistake. That was for the Christines. Anyway, Mick Mady, thank you for joining the Nerds Radiant.
Hell yeah.
New member, but we also got Blue coming in 9 months.
Dang.
9 months.
It's a
Blue,
nerdy
we could have a
baby. It's...
Blue, you impregnated me.
Oh, God, wow.
Arzu, thank you for that super chat. I will be introducing myself as the lady from Europe who tells Nerds what to read and listen to from now on.
Yeah, that was pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, that was delightful. Thank you for that super chat, and thank you for telling us what to do, because
I don't know.
Otherwise, this show wouldn't happen.
Otherwise, there would be no splits anymore. I'd be like, we're finishing the whole book tonight.
Yeah, that'd be rough.
Gear up, kids.
Yeah, book club would have fallen apart.
Yeah, seriously. Thank you, Arzu. Appreciate you.
Yeah, seriously. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Sorry, it's been a minute. We were in Germany, and then we were in Paris, and then...
Your mommy.
Huh?
Your mommy. The country we were in.
No. I don't think they call it that.
Yeah, that's the German. We call it Germany here, but in German they call it your mommy.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Let me just clip that and post it and see what the internet says.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be real with you all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Germans loved me.
Oh.
I had great times. German people.
German people?
Yeah.
Which German people?
The ones that we met at the parties.
Yeah, okay, all right.
I every single German person we met, I loved.
Yeah,
we met no bad German people. We did have one Uber driver that was kind of insane.
Oh my God. That was wild. We got in an Uber. 5 seconds later. So you guys like Trump?
We were like, no, sir, we don't want to talk about this right now.
No, we don't. He's like, I love Trump. It's like,
we were like, great.
Great. Yeah, love that for you over here.
I immediately
want
to be launched into a political discussion at 9 o'clock in the morning while you're in full cosplay.
Oh my God. I feel like I do have to
we're like, we're not American. It was a car full of Canadians being like, what?
No, dude, no, fuck that guy. I will say though, we got in an Uber taxi at like 9 in the morning to get to the airport. And we get in this thing. And it's a van with the seats facing each other.
Yeah.
Strobe lights going. And this driver was like, I'm going to blast Kesha as loud as this car will allow for it. So much that the speakers sounded like they were going to blow. And it was great.
Put in noise canceling headphones.
Yeah.
Just to block out the noise of the cab we were in.
Yeah.
Because it was what, like 9:30 in the morning?
It was at 9:30 that we left the airport. Yeah.
And Kesha, the best part of it though is there's all these tunnels, and when we would go through the tunnels, the radio would just become static. So it would go from like blasting Kesha to just the loudest static you've ever heard in your life. It was wild.
Light Blighty Fool, welcome back to the Nerds Radiant for a whole 12 months.
Yeah.
Viva la Revolution Book Club.
Viva la Revolution.
I love that for us. Anyways, it was great. We had a good time, even though you got shingles.
I do have shingles.
Yeah.
If I pass out, or if I'm like grimacing in pain randomly.
If Nerdy goes,
I have like weird nerve pain.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So, don't worry about it. I'm on meds. I'm gonna be okay. In a year, I'll get the vaccine, even though I'm not yet 50.
Yeah. I definitely thought there was an age thing on it, but your doctor was like, nah, you should get it. So
once you've had it, there's not. They start recommending it to you when you're hit 50.
I see, but if you've already had it.
But because I've had it, I'm more likely to get it again.
Okay, yeah.
And so if I can stay shingles free for a year,
yeah.
My doctor said I should definitely get it. Because apparently it can like get
worse
each
time you get it. Yeah, that does make sense.
Because thankfully, like this is TMI, so if you don't like talking about medical stuff, please mute for 30 seconds. My rash isn't that bad.
No, it's like the size of a credit card.
The rash is not the bad part of it. It's the internal nerve pain that is... And it's weirdly like, it's the invisible part of it that is the worst. Because I have this like, I don't have any rash on the front of my body, but the worst pain I have is in my lymph node right here in the front of my right armpit. And it is just... It is shooting through the back of my brain in a way that it's hard to explain. Like it's really you brought tooth pain, and you were right. Yeah, like it is like tooth pain.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, you know, it's been really hard. It's been really difficult. And the crazy thing is, like, I'm such a lunatic that we haven't canceled anything. And so we've kept our schedule. Like, we're on time with everything right now, which feels insane. We have a trailer going up today for students of Strixhaven. We're going to announce our premiere date at the end of this. So we're going to, hopefully everyone from this video will go over there.
Yeah, there's a link that we're going to give you right at the end of book club to please go click. Just let it run in the background. Give it a like. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm in pain and I'm tired, and it's been hard. It's obviously been very hard to sleep. And I could not fall asleep last night. And so yeah, just kind of struggling with that, and yeah, just trying to keep the company going and doing everything and getting ready for everything in the midst of that. Next weekend, a week from tomorrow, we're going to be at YetiCon in Blue Mountain. So if you're coming to YetiCon here in Ontario, Canada, Saturday night, 6 p.m., I am going to be running the live on-stage D&D one-shot, Sugar, Spice, and Canadian Nice. It's going to be starring Claris Polaris, that's you, Holly Wolf, and Tabitha, also known as Artie Fakes, 3 young women working in a Tim Hortons when things in the basement start to go a little funky. Crazy. So make sure you, if you're going to YetiCon, make sure you join us for that. Hopefully that will all be filmed and go up live.
Not live, but like we'll be
but it will go up on the internet.
Yeah, we won't. There's streaming it is the internet cannot handle that. Linus as well, welcome to the Nerds Radiant. Welcome back. Anyways, good to have you here.
Yeah, our other con appearances for the rest of the summer, we are going to be at Gen Con. We are going to be at MagicCon Amsterdam.
Yeah, we're going to be in Amsterdam. So if you're nearby, like, I don't know, say hi. Maybe we can, like, get lunch at the con or something. Like,
I was going to say, maybe we could just go get hella high.
In Amsterdam?
That's the whole thing.
Oh, I thought it was prostitution. Isn't that what they're famous for?
If you subscribe to us on YouTube, I will go to a brothel with you in Amsterdam.
Wow. Damn bold of you.
Different rooms, but
But we'll fist bump before you close the door, Yeah.
How against YouTube TOS would it be for me to have a YouTube subscribers meetup at a brothel?
I don't know.
Guys, is our channel even going to be up by the end of this video?
I don't know. Yeah, that's
Different rooms, I'm out.
what a time. Anyway,
we've been recognized a lot of places, which is wonderful.
But a brothel in Amsterdam, not yet one of them.
I had some really incredible conversations with some German fans who watched the show, so thank you to everyone who said hi, and that was very cool.
Yeah, it was.
But I've never been recognized in a brothel because I've never been in a brothel before. So, it would have been hard for me to have been recognized in one since I've never been.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe Amsterdam is the first.
Oh my god. Also, I do have some magic token cards left from the booth at Dokumi. So if anyone is interested, I might sell those online. Because I got a bunch of them, and they were the most popular thing at the booth. So yeah,
we're gonna sell them again at YetiCon, and then we'll probably put them online.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
All right. All the sex workers just cheer nerdy like he's Norm from Chaser. Oh my god. Cheers, not Chasers. That's so funny. I mean, there's a brothel that has a guy like that. Because strip clubs have that guy.
Yeah.
I know, a friend of mine worked at the French Maid in Calgary, and she said there was a guy that everyone loved because he would tip a lot of money, but he didn't want lap dances. Oh. And they were like, he was the best. He would come in 3 nights a week. We made a bunch of money off of him, and we didn't have to work any harder. And I was like, I get that. Temple of the Gods! Thank you for that super chat. Please check out Make Believe Man for their DCC music videos. The Crawl, Dungeon ABC's Mordecai are great. The best one is DCC Rock Opera, but from the 3-minute mark, it has spoilers. Great. So we'll wait till we catch up. Oh my god! Wait, we owe an apology.
An apology?
We owe an apology to Kenneth Serenier.
Oh god, you just pushed me back. Yeah, thank you for that super chat. That actually sounds very fun. I don't know if we can react to those, but...
I put this in the room because we were supposed to... We got this forever ago, and we forgot to say... Kenneth recently sent us the Humble Bundle for the Dungeon Coaches... Not Dungeon Coach, the Dungeon... He gave us a bunch of online resources for TTRPG through Humble Bundle. Kenneth, I want to say huge thank you to that. Kenneth also... a while ago, we said that we didn't have a way to play DVDs. And I forgot to shout out... Kenneth then sent us a DVD player.
I love it.
It uses USB 3.0. And it's a SATA Blu-ray CD DVD drive. So
you know what this means? Now we can watch the original Fullmetal Alchemist.
We can watch
because someone also sent us that.
Kenneth, this showed up in our PO box a while ago, and then we brought it in here to shout you out, and we never did, and I feel bad.
Yeah.
This has been here for a minute, and that is
long overdue.
100% my fault. It was on a week we didn't have book club, and then
Yeah. Sorry about that.
So I do want to apologize, and I do want to say a hearty thank you for this. It's so funny. It was the funniest thing to show up to our PO box and open.
So we were like, "What is this?"
Everything at the PO box to make sure that it doesn't matter.
We had a good chuckle.
But me and the people at the PO box had a good chuckle, and then I walked out to Claris being like, "Why?" So thank you, very sweet, very sweet. This is so fun.
Yeah, I love that. It's time, I think, to get.
This is the longest preamble we've had in a while.
Well,
this is Wheel of Time level. Not even that was 30 minutes. But
Yeah, but we did a lot of stuff. We went to Amsterdam, or we went to Paris and then Germany, and we were just chatting about it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Dungeon Crawler Carl. Best book yet?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely think so. I also think so, but it's just funny that you're like, this is.
Yeah, the moment between Donut and Beatrice to me is the most successful emotional beat of the series so far, and that does a lot for me. Right? There is a lot in how great the confrontation between Donut and Beatrice is. That, and I've loved all of these books, right? If you watch any of these book clubs, I have no complaints. I'm having an absolute blast, and I think these are an experience.
Yeah.
These are an experience unlike any other. But the donut chapter between her and Beatrice in this was just so perfectly done.
Yeah.
And we got to learn so much about how Donut's grown through not just what she says to Beatrice, but also like the way she decides to say things on camera versus off.
Yep.
And the way that her and Carl handle the aftermath of it. And I was really, really moved by it, and I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah. No, I don't know, it wasn't what I expected, but it was like what I needed, I guess.
Well, I thought Donut was going to play it up more for the camera.
Yeah.
I thought Donut was more selfish. And
is like, any drama is good drama.
Yeah.
Like, good press.
And she didn't use it for views. And I thought that was... It just was...
classy.
Well, but it was classy, but it was such an example of the way in which she's grown.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I don't think that Book 1 Donut would have done that.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean? I don't think Book 4 Donut maybe would have done that, right? Early Book 4. And we've watched these characters and their relationship to another as they've grown and as they've sort of built up a certain amount of faith in one another and trust. And Donut is able to be honest in a way that she previously wasn't, with Carl in particular. And watching that has just been wonderful. And I liked it quite a bit. And I was very happy with that scene and just how the book in general is going. I like the hunting grounds. I like the mission element of it. I liked getting this storyline back with the secondary story, the Revenge of the Daughter.
Yes.
I really liked the way that played out. I loved the artistry of turning your friends' dead bodies into tattoos that fight with you so that you remember them forever. Like, I think that's such a cool concept.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
I think Matt Dinniman's playing with some really cool ideas and has handled the excising of Katya from the party in a way that has felt really interesting and has led to this, relationship with Samantha as a playable character, to use video game terminology. That's just great. It's been kind of fantastic across the board, and I'm really liking it.
Yeah. The Everwritten says book 1 to 4 stuff happens to Carl. Book 5 Carl happens to stuff. Yeah, I do feel that. Temple of the Gods, thank you again for that super chat. I love how Carl just left it all for Donut to say. Yeah. Because, like you said, right, no, so I think this is more in the book, but it was like, B was literally everything to Donut.
Yeah.
Like, Donut is like, I was born and you were there. Like that, like, you were supposed to be the person to, like, take care of me and love me unconditionally in a way that, like, a parent would, right? And, fuck you. You did a terrible job of that. Finding out that B gave her fucking castor oil before shows was, like, unhinged.
Is it?
Yeah. Even Carl literally says, like, that's bad for cats, actually.
I mean, yeah, but I this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm like, yeah, but she's in the pageant circuit. Like, all of those people are doing unhinged shit to those animals. Yeah,
sure. It just doesn't make B any better of a person by participating in it.
Oh, sorry. I'm not saying that it makes her better. Yeah. I'm saying that it wasn't a surprise to me because I'm like, that wasn't new information to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you tell me...
that makes sense that B did that. Fuck her. Like...
Yeah, if you tell me that you work in animal pageants, I assume that you're a little bit...
There's probably some weird shit going on there.
Yeah, I'm assuming, like, because I've seen what kids go through for, like, kid pageants.
Yeah.
And that shit's so fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very against it. And yet, it's one of the most popular reality shows ever.
Wait, really?
Yeah, what was that show called?
The
Toddlers and Tiaras.
Right.
That shit's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
And the ratings on it were bananas.
Yeah.
And now, granted, they I think that it fell off because people kind of realized it was fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, I think there was a point where people were like, oh, maybe we shouldn't like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, and anyone who does anything in pageants, even up to and including like Miss Universe. I think that there are uh weirdnesses about that. Fucking what's the man one?
The man one.
The Mr. Olympia.
The bodybuilding competition?
Yeah, but like there is a level of eating disorder culture within bodybuilding that I also think is problematic when you introduce it to men at a young age. Right? Look, I'm not saying that adults can't make the decisions that they want to make, and I'm not trying to tell adults what decisions they should make, but I do think that pageant culture, no matter what kind it is, has elements of exploitation and people being treated and forced to treat themselves in a way that is deeply unhealthy in order to, meet some level of peer pressure or, things like that. And so, no, I'm not trying to excuse B's behavior in the castor oil. I just am like, I'm sure that B is the same character I thought she was.
Yeah.
And that is just one of the things she did that is in line with my view of her. Yeah. It didn't change my view of her. It was like, oh yeah, that checks.
Yeah.
For her, because she sucks.
Yeah, I don't know how Carl got stuck with that.
Relationships are complicated.
Yeah, I know.
You know? And once they get going, they can be really hard to unwind.
Yep. And
I think that one of the reasons why people end up in unhealthy relationships for way longer, even when they know they're not great, is it is just hard. It's hard to unwind them, right? Like once you're living with someone, once you know each other's pets, once you're used to the grocery order and the dinner nights, and it gets harder and harder to walk away from the routine of it.
Yep.
And for a lot of people who have like a 9 to 5, you only have so much time outside of work.
Yeah.
And if you think about like the hours it takes to decide to break up with someone, and the hours of breaking up, and then the hours of reconstituting your life, for a lot of people, that becomes a breakup becomes this like extended period of all of the free time outside of your job becoming about your life falling apart.
Yeah.
And that's scary. And for a lot of people, especially in like modern society, a lot of people don't have a support system.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have a friend with a spare bedroom.
Yeah.
Like we're very lucky now that we have a guest bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
But we only have that now.
Yeah.
Right? And so if like one of our friends got divorced now, yeah, sure, we would have the space. But for all of my 20s, I didn't. For most of my 20s, I was living in apartments in New York that I could barely fit my bed into the room.
Yep.
Right? And there's just a reality to how hard it is to walk away if you don't have anywhere to go.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And, especially nowadays where so many people move away from home. And so these things all compound, right? Like you end up in this situation where you might be unhappy for a lot longer than you would expect someone to be unhappy and stay in a relationship just because there's a logistical issue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And here, like Carl is working on breaking up with her, right? Like he's at the beginning of this, he's literally like working on breaking up with her. And I mean, obviously the crawl makes that easier, but who knows how hard that would have been?
Yeah.
Like we assume that he would have been gone and that they would have broken up, but I don't know. It's just tough. It's so hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I have so much sympathy for people who don't leave immediately, because it's just not an immediate thing.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot that goes into it. It's never as simple as people try and make it out to be.
Well, and one of the interesting things about the epilogue of last book versus the scene with Carl and B here is the epilogue tells us that B actually does have very strong feelings for Carl, that she feels like she fucked up.
Yeah.
Right? Like her internal monologue is, I have to get back to him. I fucked up. This is bad. Yeah. Right? And so, look, I'm not trying to excuse her behavior, and it's not okay that she cheated on him or treated him the way that she did.
Yeah.
but there are, the book at least confirms that there are real emotions on her part, and it isn't just her taking advantage of him.
Well, I think it would have been much harder to believe that they moved in and had this life together without any kind of feelings, right? It does feel more real. Oh, I know. I understand that, but I think that it just makes the connection between the two of them stronger for a narrative purpose.
Yeah, and I think that we didn't go through this, which is why I think our relationship is as strong as it is. But there's a lot of people I know who date for like a year and then move into with each other, right? Because that's what you do. You date for a year, move in, get engaged after 2 or 3 years, get married. In that year, they saw each other like 4 hours a week. You know what I mean? Like the amount that people date, our relationship, we started dating on February 12th. We did not spend more than 20 minutes in separate rooms for the next 12 days. And then I was seasick for one night.
Yeah.
And then I slept in my own room for that night.
Yeah.
And then we did not spend another minute apart until you had to go through security before me, and we had to see if I was going to get on the airplane.
Yeah.
And that was like 30 minutes we were apart.
Yeah. We speed ran dating.
But not only speed ran dating, we existed within the space of living together immediately and saw all of the idiosyncrasies of one another and got that out of the way really fast. I'm not recommending that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like, when we got married 6 months into our relationship, well, 7 months in, we got engaged 6 months in. The reality of our relationship is we had spent more time together than most couples do in 2-3 years.
Yeah.
And there was a reality to that made it easier to make that decision. Whereas, like, when you're like, how did he get into this? I don't know how many pageants he went to before they were living together. You know what I mean? I don't know how much of that part of her life he saw before the point where it was harder to walk away.
Yeah.
Because you don't show people your warts right away. You did. But, like, not everyone like moves into a cubicle of a room immediately upon dating, because that would be crazy, and it would take a worldwide pandemic to force people to do that, and that's not going to happen again.
You better find some wood to knock on. Like, goddamn,
this is a real wood desk. Maybe
there's
wood in
particle board, so I guess wood. Yeah, okay,
yeah. I don't know. One of my favorite things about the Donut and Beatrice dialogue, though, is Donut's, and I said this in the audiobook reaction, but her saying you don't get to tell your side of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't get that. You lost that privilege. You were going to throw me away. I don't care what your side of the story is. This is how I feel.
Yeah.
We're leaving.
I don't want your justifications.
And Carl does the good guy thing and is like, I'm glad you're not dead.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
I'm also glad B's not dead, because I'm not a monster. But B can just, go learn her lesson and be better to her next partner.
Yeah.
I don't know. And some fucking weird ass alien.
Because B is on the outside, obviously we don't know what's going to happen to her from this point forward.
Nothing
but
good.
Like, well, I just mean, like, maybe she redeems herself in a way.
No, she's deeply fucked.
Oh, I just mean, like, Carl is in there fucking shit up and trying to bring down the crawl, and having a person on the outside that maybe they can potentially communicate with.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Is a potential boon.
I just feel like B is in such a weird place of, like, she has no money. The taxes out there are apparently crazy.
Yeah.
You get locked up for anything. But she has a debts protection. So yeah, maybe like B, by book 10, when this series ends, B is like a revolutionary, like helping bring down the...
I'm just saying, it's possible. She clearly is fucked up and went through some shit on the surface, right?
Oh yeah,
like,
she's unwell.
She's
like physically unwell as well.
Yeah, no, she's got some things to work out. I'm just saying the potential is there. That door is like cracked open, maybe as a way. I don't know how that would be possible, but you never know.
I would put money on we never see her again.
Oh, okay.
I would put money on it. She's not relevant to this. if there was like 30 books, I would be like, oh yeah, she shows up again. But we're halfway through the series. I would be willing to bet she doesn't come back. Because the amount of work she would need, the amount of time she needs to just get back to being like somewhat functional. Put away the idea that she's going to like help be a revolutionary in a government system she doesn't understand. Just her getting back to functional is a year. You know what I mean? Like,
here's the thing. I don't know about that. I think that there are certain people who just wither without purpose. And I'm not saying B is one of those people, because I don't feel like I know her well enough. But I do think that it is possible that with Odette being there and having this connection to her, that B might be able to, like, I guess, buck up in a sense. Having a goal and a purpose and someone to tell her, like, hey, like, I need you to do this thing and you're not going to ask questions and, like, you're, like, going to be a piece or a pawn in this puzzle that you don't fully understand, but you know what they did to your fucking planet. And, like, that kind of, having a little bit of motivation and someone to kind of tell you what to do, I think is actually very beneficial for some people.
I understand what you're saying. I just feel like she was a cat pageant groomer.
Sure.
I don't know what skills she necessarily has that are like the most valuable.
She I bet your ass is pretty well versed in social media and can be like in the like chats and on the board. I like there are mediums in which that I do think she actually might be able to serve a purpose.
I love that you're like, you know what the revolution needs? A white bitch from Seattle to do social media.
I mean,
oh my god.
Oh
my god, this is why Kamala lost.
Wow.
That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. Chat, calm down. Turn your titties from 11 to 10, okay?
I'm just saying, it's an idea. That's all.
I just I hear what you're saying. I think if she was on Earth, I could buy it. I think the amount of time it would take to just have a vague understanding of the intergalactic politics, like,
I don't think she needs an understanding. If that's like, you're gonna do this, she's like, oh, okay. Like, I'm not saying she's gonna become a fucking mastermind behind a revolution. I'm saying it is possible that she just, like, she is a piece in the very large puzzle.
I just think for these books, I would be surprised, but we'll see. Book 5, The Butcher's Masquerade. Before we get into this, y'all, it's a big time of year. Only happens once every 4 years. It's the World Cup. So at 3 o'clock today, when this show is over, make sure that you are cheering O Canada.
Oh, are we playing?
Yeah, 3.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's why yesterday I was like, should we cancel book club tomorrow and go to the Canada match? And you were like, no, let's not do that.
Oh, I thought you just were saying go to, like, a game.
No. Canada is playing at 3.
Great.
So cheer for them.
But between 2 when we end book club and 3 o'clock when that starts, you should watch the trailer for Students of Strixhaven.
Yeah, we'll drop a link in the chat at 2. We'll get there.
Just saying.
We'll get there. Book 5, The Butcher's Masquerade. Chapter 1, we are now doing parts. These books are longer. They have more structure. Part 1 of The Butcher's Masquerade is called The Hunt.
Yeah. You like looked at me like
I was like, is she going to
it felt like you were like, do you have an opinion on The Hunt? I was like, yeah, that's... Yeah.
Some people say I talk too much on this show, and so I offer you opportunities to say things.
Yeah, well, the structure
the team enters
works
the 6th
if
floor.
You're able to, like, be like, now it's going to you, but then when you look at me, and then it's like, okay, now I need to come up with the next piece that we definitely haven't scripted or rehearsed. It's like, you know, sometimes you need a minute.
The team enters the 6th floor. This is the hunting grounds. This is where we get our subclasses, which is more just like a class change.
It doesn't feel like a change. It does feel like it's like added on stuff, right?
Yeah, but all their like.
I feel like if you were to change classes, you might lose stuff that you've already games.
Sure. Yeah, no, it's more just that, like, I thought that they would be... I thought Carl was going to be a... What was it called? He was a...
Huh?
His class
Compensated
before...
anarchist?
Yeah, I thought he was going to get, like, a word... You know how you're, like, a hexblade warlock?
Oh, like that it would...
But now
like,
he's
have
not...
the
He's
same...
not a compensated anarchist at all. He's
Yeah.
an agent provocateur, which apparently is a lingerie store?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
You knew that?
Yeah. It's very expensive.
Why do you know that?
Please.
Why do you know that?
Please.
I've never seen an agent provocateur anywhere in the world.
Oh, no. I don't even know if they have, like, physical stores.
Oh. So
Yeah.
it's just like an online store?
Oh.
People in the... There were comments about this being in a lingerie store that made it seem like I should know this store.
It's very expensive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, that is called Farfetch?
Huh?
Wait, that's called Farfetch?
What about it?
Farfetched he's a lingerie maker now? Does he use his little leak to sew the fucking...
Yeah, so Agent Provocateur is the...
Yeah, cool.
Luxury... It's very expensive. Like, that's why you've never seen...
Wow, that was so judgmental of every woman I dated before you.
Huh? No, I mean...
It's very expensive. That's why you've never seen it before.
No, I mean a store. That's why you've never seen a store before.
What would that have to do with me seeing a store?
When do you go into, like, highly expensive women's lingerie stores?
I go to malls, though.
Yeah, they're not, like, in malls.
I lived in New York, and I walked down Fifth Avenue all the time. I've never seen an agent provocateur.
I don't even know if they have a storefront.
Why are we talking about this?
I don't know. You brought it up. Oh, there is actually a store locator. So they definitely do have some. But, yeah, it's, like, basically, like, fucking $200 for a pair of panties. It's very, very
What
pricey.
are they made out of? Gold?
Some might have gold hardware. Maybe. I don't know.
If I'm paying $200 for panties, they better give me orgasms every 20 fucking minutes.
Yeah, they better be, like, electric. You know?
I better be walking down the street with fucking jism running down my thighs.
Don't do that. The people on the street don't need that.
People on the street. it.
Yeah, no, it's very, very expensive lingerie. For some reason.
So we get to go back to Oren's office. We leave Donut, Claudia. Nope, Katya. Guys, my brain,
Claudia.
not great right now. I'm still thinking about her.
Please excuse
My brain
the
is in
shingles.
Paris on stage with Claudia.
Oh, I was like, what?
Just shingles brain is a crazy thing, y'all. It's been wild. So we get to the floor, and then we get booped into the office. They all go get their subclasses, which is something that you do with nobody being able to talk to you while you do it. So Donut chooses to be a legendary diva.
Uh-huh.
A bard class that forces her to sing her songs. Clarice, will you give us an example of Donut singing a song?
Sunny days, keeping the clouds away, on my way to where the air is. Whatever
Oh, please
the word is.
stop. No one's watching the show anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
So
was
she
my
has to
best
sing.
Donut singing impression.
Problem is, Donut can't sing.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
a cat.
Yeah.
And does not have the vocal folds or training necessary to stay in pitch at all times.
Do cats have a soft palate? You know, like...
They must.
Yeah, probably, I guess.
Does anyone know? Do cats have a soft palate? Does
Are
anyone in our
cats-
audience know what a soft palate is?
Are cats able to, like, control enough to breathe through their... to choose to breathe through their nose or breathe through their mouth? Like, can their...
I believe that cats can. I don't think dogs can, based on the sounds dogs make.
That's fair, yeah.
Dogs, there's so many dogs, and granted it's our fault for breeding them this way, who do sound like they're dying.
Yeah, that
Permanently.
is mostly humanity's fault.
Officially, Sam says yes, they do have a soft palate.
Okay, there you go.
So she should be able to sing eventually.
Yeah. Sure. Here's the problem. Here's the real problem.
Yeah.
That if Donut doesn't know that she sounds bad, she's kind of fucked. It is very difficult to teach. I don't know if you can actually teach people to have an ear for pitch. I think it's an incredibly difficult thing
Oh yeah,
to
if
learn.
you're tone deaf, you're tone deaf.
If you're tone, and
no, I completely agree.
I cannot tell yet if Donut thinks she sounds good and is tone deaf, or if she's just doing her best but doesn't want to admit that she knows that she sounds bad.
I once upon a time used to consult on people's college auditions, and I would go because I was a pretty successful college auditioner, and I have a degree from Pace University, which was respected in the musical theater space. And so I would get these parents being like, hey, my kid is auditioning for NYU or whatever. Will you come and help them work through their audition material? And sometimes I would go to their house and they would sing, I don't know, 4 bars. And I would know deep in my heart of hearts, it's not going to happen for you.
Like, hey,
there are some people who can't sing.
Save your money.
That was never the advice that I gave.
Well,
the advice I gave was, I'm going to need some time with them. I'm going to need multiple hours. I'm going to need like long sessions. My hourly rate is... No, I'm joking. I never did that. But there were definitely kids that I was like, oh, like you don't know that you sound bad.
Yeah.
And if you don't know that you sound bad,
Then
I can't teach you how to sound better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's tough.
Yeah.
Like there's only so much training can do. At some point you do have to have a natural affinity for it.
Yeah.
And Donut does not.
Apparently not.
But this is the dungeon, and so if we can get her the Golden Throat, which is also the name of a sex toy I'm releasing later this year, male masturbator at
the Golden Throat. Dungeon Crawler Carl branded. Jesus.
It's modeled exactly after Samantha.
Yeah. 100%.
I love that we were on the same page.
Yep.
We're going to get the Golden Throat and give her magic auto-tune. Auto-tune does not actually make you a better singer.
No. No, it just makes the people around you think that you can sing better. So
especially
maybe
if they can't hear it.
AOE spell.
My favorite fucking thing on TikTok, oh my god. My favorite thing is these fuckers who are like, we sing in our kitchen. And then you're listening to it and I'm like, no, you're singing. You recorded this in a studio and you auto-tuned the shit out of it.
I know.
You can literally hear the pitch get dragged.
Oh, I know.
And it's like, they're like, this is just raw vocals in our kitchen.
Oh, it drives me up the fucking wall.
There's one channel that does it and they like, it's like 2 tenors and then there's like a celebrity that sits in the middle. And every time I'm like, this is the fakest bullshit.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
And people are like, wow, girl, your voice. And I'm like,
that's not her voice. Yeah.
It's auto-tuned. She sounds like shit.
That's why I love, I actually love the stairwell singing videos.
The stairwell singing videos?
Yeah, you go into like a concrete stairwell and so the like reverberation, was really, it's really like, it makes it, sound real. Right, because that's like a difficult thing to mimic.
Yeah.
In post, and it just like really like fills the space. It's very.
I hate to tell you this, a lot of those are auto tuned.
Oh, I'm sure they're still auto tuned.
Yeah.
But I like none of I've never seen any that are like, this is just totally like me, like unedited whatever. But it's like that, like going to the stairwell sound of like filling the space in a way that's beautiful.
So we boop over. And Carl is told that there's a problem. Katya is technically there first. She gives over the gate of the feral gods, but she says that it belongs to Carl, so legally it belongs to Carl. So they put it on the desk in front of him. They're like, hey, will you touch this? And he's like, what's going on?
Trap.
I want
a lawyer.
Hell yes. Then we cut forward in time to after this meeting. The way that Matt Dinniman wrote the beginning of this did throw me off a little bit because we bounced... there was a moment where we bounced back to meeting the lawyer where you and I were both
we were like, did we skip yeah.
So chapter 2, we jump to getting to the Dryad settlement. Mordecai is now a pocket Kuma. And while I understand that he's an actual bear creature that's very cute, I, in my head, picture him as Kuma from One Piece, but very, very small.
Oh, I kind of picture almost like a sugar glider head on like a teddy bear body,
Oh, that is very cute.
Right?
Sugar glider head.
Yeah. Or like the little fucker from Madagascar. King Julian! That one. I'm a sacrifice! Literally, that's what I picture.
Fucking Madagascar, man. It is. Those are movies that I'm like, I'm sorry, they make how much money?
Yeah. That's why they kept making them.
Chris Rock was on, I think it was a podcast, some interview, and they were like, you keep doing Madagascar movies. And he's like, yeah, I don't hate money.
Fair. Yeah.
So, yeah, Mordecai's cute as shit. Mordecai isn't overly pleased with the class that Carl chose, because he wanted Carl to choose
the melee class.
Yeah. For the bonuses, but Carl really wanted the super special bomb room that acts like the holodeck from Star Trek, where he can just be a little sociopath and murder people in different ways repeatedly forever.
It doesn't harm anyone.
Yeah, that's not better.
I don't know.
That room is a sociopath room.
No.
Yes, you get to practice blowing people up.
Yeah, but they're not real people. That's like playing a video game. You think Call of Duty players are all sociopaths?
No, because Call of Duty, well, Call of Duty players in 2026?
I said all. Okay, I said all. I'm not making...
If you're still playing Call of Duty, what you doing?
All right, Fortnite, okay?
Fortnite is so cartoonish. No, I am not claiming that video games and the holodeck are the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because video games, like, there's a story and there's, like, objectives, and, like, there's a dopamine...
The objective is kill.
Well, yeah. But there's an objective of... There's a dopamine hit of, like, accomplishing the level.
Yeah.
And there's other elements to it. This is just a room where Carl is like, give me a bear. And then I'm going to watch how I can blow different parts of its body off with different bombs.
I would argue that there is... weirdly enough, a dopamine hit of I built the bomb a specific way and it went off in the way that I meant to, and therefore I achieved my goal in the like holodeck simulation of it.
Yeah, no, I get that. This is different than playing Call of Duty. Spending hours blowing people up over and over and over again in a holodeck is not well behavior. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Carl is not okay.
Oh, I know Carl's not okay. But I'm just saying, like, is it really sociopathic if, like, if no one is being harmed, right? Like, I feel, I guess it depends on what you would consider.
I think the problem with that thinking is that I can play Call of Duty and have no intention of going out and shooting people.
Yeah.
I'm not practicing to go shoot people.
Well, whereas your life is not in danger. So.
Carl wants the room so that he can practice blowing people up better.
Yeah. So like,
that is the express purpose of it is to use these skills against somebody.
But he doesn't get like joy out of being a mass murderer, right? He is definitely.
Well, I would say sociopaths don't experience joy.
Well, then why would a sociopath, like, kill people? Like, go out and kill people?
No, I'm not saying they don't, they're not satisfied by the experience. Uh-huh. I don't think they experience joy.
Okay.
Like, I just think that that's not the... I don't think that's the emotion that a serial killer is. Like, they're chasing, like, euphoria and sort of, like, the dopamine and the cortisol hit of it. But I don't think they experience what I would consider the emotion of joy.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, but Carl is able to, like, still feel emotions. And he's, like, not happy about when he accidentally kills NPCs and stuff. Right? Like, he does make a comment that, like, it doesn't bother him as much as it did, which is, like, a problem. But it's not that he is totally indifferent to it in a way that I think, like...
No, I'm saying that a room like this and, like, the exercise of it leads you down that road. I'm not saying that he's starting at that road.
Yeah, I think it can desensitize
right? And
you to it.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't think that wanting the room means that you're at the end of the road. That is just the beginning of the road.
Yeah, I mean, but people do train to kill other people, fight other people, harm other people in real life. And I don't think that necessarily is sociopathic. Like,
I think that if you're doing it on your own, it is.
On your own? What do you mean?
Yeah, if you're like, I built this course in my backyard so that when the Civil War comes, I can shoot all the libs. I think that's insane behavior.
Okay,
that's if you're like,
very different.
I joined the military and this is my job.
Yeah.
And like, this is the defense of the nation.
Job right now. He's trying to fucking take down the dungeon and like save the humans from Earth, right?
Yes, but I would argue that, again, I am not saying that people who go into the military do it because they are sociopathic. Mm-hmm. I'm saying that the process of that kind of training leads you down that road if you do not have the resources to understand and process what you are going through. Like, the reality of military training is that
it is meant to kind of desensitize you in a way
it is meant to break you so that you are a moldable piece of the machine.
Sure.
And every vet that I have ever spoken to about returning to civilian life when their time is done talks about how hard that is. Like, not every vet. I shouldn't say that. I've spoken to too many vets to say that I've had this conversation every single time. But on a number of occasions, I've had the conversation with a vet of how it was easier to go there than it was to come back.
Yeah.
Because getting, not normal's not the right word, but getting civilianized again is more difficult once you go and do that than going the other way. Mm-hmm. Right? And I'm not saying that, again, I'm not saying him buying this room is a sociopathic thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm saying that the exercise of constantly blowing up things as an exercise in getting better at it so that you can commit as much carnage as possible leads you down the road. And I think we're watching Carl go down that road mentally. Yeah. I think that Donut is calling him, Katya is literally leaving the party over it, right? Donut is calling him out on it. These characters are worried about him because it is easier to go down that road than it is to come back.
Yeah.
It is always easier to go down the road than come back. That is the same thing with addiction. It is easier to get addicted to alcohol or fentanyl or any of these things than it is to get sober. It is just always so much easier to fall off than it is to get back on.
Yeah, yeah.
And
so Carl is walking a very fine line, which I think he does acknowledge.
And I'm not saying that it's bad. Like, I think that in a lot of ways, trying to keep his humanity would be detrimental to the goal he has of revenge. But Carl is not trying to win and keep his humanity. Carl is trading pieces of his humanity to get revenge.
Yeah.
And to change the system.
Yeah.
And to hopefully prevent someone... Like, I do believe that Carl wants this to be the last crawl. Right? I do believe that Carl is working towards the goal of somebody else from another planet not having to ever do this again.
Yeah.
And I understand that.
I think most of the cookbook writers feel similarly, yeah.
But a lot of them lost who they were in that process. And Carl, we're watching Carl go through that. It's why this is brilliant to me. Yeah. If Carl was
unaffected
or if Carl was just a good person, I wouldn't buy it. Carl is not a good character, right? I agree with him and I am on his side, but he's not a he's not a Perrin, right? He's not Aragon. Mm-hmm. He's not like, I'm going to save every single person on the way to victory.
Yeah.
That isn't who he is.
Yeah.
He's going to do his best to save the people he can save.
Yeah.
But if someone has to die to get there, they're going to die.
Yeah.
And it's so different from a lot of protagonists. And what I get so tired about with protagonists in Western media, who like all the superheroes who are like, I don't kill. And it's like, yes, you do. Like Spider-Man kills people all the time. The
87 feet, yeah.
The game pretending that you can throw someone off of a skyscraper and then catch them with a web 30 feet out, swing them into a metal wall, and then leave them hanging there upside down for
we
the
all
hours
watched,
it takes for...
We all watched Spider-Man 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Is that the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You knew what I meant.
I think that, like, there are protagonists that pretend at this idea that you can fight immorality with morality, and sometimes that is true, right?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you do have to break eggs to make omelets. And I think that Carl is a very complicated and intensely written protagonist who I don't think I would like very much, but I am so on the side of. I don't really want to go get a beer with him. I don't know that would be fun, but I want him to win more than almost any protagonist I've ever read.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily need to be someone's best friend in order to root for them. But I root for Carl so deeply because his situation is impossible. There's no one in the dungeon that I think would be a good hang right now. Maybe years after the dungeon, like, you know, when...
Ellie, I think Ellie is very funny.
Ellie's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
that'd be a great hang. What do you
being entertained by having insanity in the room is not the same thing as having a good hang. Because you and I both know those bitches that were like, oh, no, this is too much. I don't actually want to fight everyone in this bar right now.
Yeah, but she's seen some shit. You know, she's got some great stories to tell.
Again, being entertained by someone and then being a good hang are not the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
There are plenty of, like, fucking old homophobic men that I have drank with at bars that I do not like very much, but it's not my bar, I can't kick them out, and they had great stories.
Sure.
Wildly entertaining, not necessarily a good hang, because I was like, I'm not telling you I'm bisexual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's layers to this. And I don't think any of these characters are okay enough to be a good hang right now. And that's okay, because they're in hell. And so I support the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I would like them. Maybe Amani. Amani seems like she's pretty holding it together.
She's doing her best.
Katya, I would be really worried about.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on under there.
Yeah.
So, okay, sorry, no, we're going by chapter. We'll get there when we get there.
Let's get back to Quasar! We have a lawyer now, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we get a new character who also sucks.
These are fucks. Quasar is a good hang.
He's great, but no.
Quasar is... Quasar and I are going to the brothels in Amsterdam. You're invited. Different rooms.
Yeah, we get a little gray alien guy, who is now Carl's lawyer and would be in charge of negotiating his exit contract if we ever got there. But somehow I don't think that's how this is gonna end.
I love the way that the scene plays out with Orm being like, this is my office, I'm not leaving. And Quasar's like, all right, well, turn your fucking... Or he's like, I'll turn my audio receptors off. Yeah. And so Quasar just keeps being like, these fucking fish people!
Yeah. Yeah.
He's listening. I know he's listening. I know he's listening, Carl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quasar's great. I love him. I wonder why the Null have hula girls?
I don't know.
The idea that... There's this idea that keeps
Hawaii,
being brought up by these books of... That actually might be a tie in real life. You might be able to buy that. Yeah, like, you might be able to buy that out, like, outside Area 51.
Well, it
like
probably
an alien
doesn't
hula
move.
girl. I wonder if that just is a thing that exists.
Alien hula girl tie.
Hula girl. It does.
I mean, yeah, that does exist.
Oh, no, that's from Dungeon Crawler Carl, though.
Gotcha, okay.
But it's this tie.
Yeah.
That these are already a thing. So, like, it is funny. Alien hula girl. I love that Lilo from Lilo and Stitch comes up. That's not helpful, internet. Okay, never mind.
Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
The fuck is that?
The song from Lilo and Stitch?
Oh, I've not seen Lilo and Stitch since.
Like, you never... Yeah, okay.
I'm pretty sure I saw Lilo and Stitch in theaters, and then never again.
Okay. Well, there's a very stereotypical alien-looking guy in that, but he's, like, yellowish.
Yeah. No, there's a Quasar. There's a Null. His name is no, he's a Cyclops. What? He's
That's
the one
right,
that cross dresses, right?
He's the yellow one.
He's yellow?
Yeah, he's like yellow brownish.
I thought he was gray.
No.
I didn't say Stitch was bad. I just haven't seen it again. I know it's great. I remember liking it a lot. I just don't remember the song from it.
I haven't watched it in like at least 15 years as well, but
I love that you remember the song from a movie you saw 15 years ago, but you can't remember a movie you watched 2 months ago. I also remember the
Barney theme song, and I haven't watched Barney since I was like 7.
Oh, do I know the Barney theme song?
You got this. I believe in you.
Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs.
Wow. Barney is
a dinosaur who had cocaine in his tail.
And when he's
snorted the cocaine,
we call a dinosaur sensation. Okay, all right.
I call my cocaine a dinosaur sensation too.
Great. Other Barney song.
There's another Barney song?
Yeah, the end song. I love you, you love me. We're a happy family
Barney?
with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
I love you. You're my wife.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Wait, they had a man snorting cocaine on television in a dinosaur suit demanding that the children of America say that they love him?
Yeah, that sounds like someone that we...
Were they grooming people for the Epstein Islands? What the fuck?
Yeah, and now he has a really bad tan.
Barney? Oh, God. The guy in the Barney suit went to prison, right? That's a thing?
Probably. I don't know if it's... I don't know how many Barneys there have been.
That might be one of those, like, old wives' tales that everyone heard on the school playground but isn't true.
Yeah, I don't know.
Barney is a song thief? Oh my God, how dare you.
Wait, so that song is from Barney?
The worst kind of thief.
No! Yeah, my brain, for some reason, remembers music incredibly well. You asked me about a song that I learned when I was like 12.
Do you remember Les Poissons?
I didn't
not
really
Les Poissons. What's
that movie.
No, the fish. The fish we sang it in Academy.
The fish?
Yeah. The fish he's swimming madly.
I didn't learn that one.
Yeah, you did. We were in the same year.
But we didn't all learn the same songs.
Did Barney go to prison?
Oh my God.
Barney Stinson. Nope.
Yeah, no, that's why we don't look at that. That's all bullshit. Don't look at the AI.
Oh, okay. The son of the show's creator went to prison, but not Barney the dinosaur.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Quasar fucks, man.
Mm-hmm.
So Quasar manages to negotiate for us, and he gets us some stuff. Bomo, Sledge, Clayton, and Very Sullen, which is just a name, become our mercenaries. And we also get 2 spells given to us to help us have some of the abilities of the gate.
Yeah.
And we also get an IOU saying that we will get the gate back on the 9th floor, because that once you're on the 9th floor, people can fight gods, and you can't fuck everything up nearly as much. A lot of people already have teleport at that point, probably. So it's just not as big a deal. And so we have teleport to stairwell, which allows us to teleport to any stairwell, which is useful to teleport to stairwell, but also because we now know where every stairwell on the floor is.
That is useful.
Which would have really fucked up the Iron Tangle level. This
is the one with the crazy cooldown, right? Like, you can only use it...
I think they both have a crazy cooldown.
Once every, like, fucking month or something. And then, we found out a spell called Zerzura. Which is a spell that was used before by a famous crawler to fuck shit up.
Do something.
Fuck shit up.
And it was so crazy. It was so wild. They were like...
They wanted Carl to have it.
You gotta have it.
Yeah.
Once Quasar was like, we want Zerzura, their eyes lit up like the 4th of fucking July.
Yeah.
Because they were like, oh, Carl doing the thing that I'm assuming will get revealed at some point?
It's a Chekhov's gun.
Everything in this series is a Chekhov's gun.
That is true. Everything comes back.
Literally,
we pulled out the Doomsday scenario in this book.
We checked that on the table.
Yeah, that was fun.
I remember when he pulled out the weights from the weight room on the 1st floor, and I was like, wow, Matt Dinniman remembered that he picked those up. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't even remember my fucking video game inventory, so.
Getty Disciple says, did you catch who that famous crawler was? I did not.
No.
Was it a reference to a real person?
I'm certain that we were supposed to know, but it rang no bells. So.
We pop back out. Chapter 4, Carl learns about the singing problems. He's the guy from the end of book 2.
Don't remember.
Okay. So Carl has
know what the
Bomo
end of
teleport
book
them
2
to the
was.
stairwell in Zakau. Zakau.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In order to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
So we teleport in, turn ourselves invisible, and we start dropping bombs. We start planting traps. We start pulling drunk hunters into the alley to use them as bait, and then threatening their lives. This is a great scene where the hunter that we're using is so drunk that he's not really doing it. He's just sort of like, "Hey, man, what are you
Because there is a
doing?"
spell that doubles their inebriation, which Miriam
We didn't know
Dam
about, yeah.
and Prepotente. Yeah, we don't know about yet at this point in the book, but we find out that everyone is double wasted.
Yeah. A new status effect coming in GTA 6. Double wasted.
Yeah. I think they're just going to call it alcohol poisoning.
But Carl makes a decision.
Wait, Carl's immune to poisoning.
Yeah.
Can he get drunk? Have we established that? Has he had a drink?
No.
I didn't
Why
think
would
so.
he?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's not me.
Like, the amount of times we've been to, like, the Desperado Club, I don't think he's ever had a drink. Donut is not immune to poisoning.
Yeah, she is.
What did she get drunk before or after?
No, she has a magic
She
item,
got
so
that.
I think she takes it off when she's at the Desperado Club.
Does she?
I think she has to take, because she has a thing that stops her from getting poisoned, right?
And Carl's part of his class?
No,
there are
no.
so many buffs.
Carl gets
it's
the troll skin shirt. The troll skin shirt? Is it the troll skin shirt?
Chat.
It is his shirt. His shirt is
Help.
prevents him from getting
Can
poisoned.
Carl get drunk?
I would assume he can just remove the shirt and put it into his inventory. So,
yeah, but I mean, like, if he's got that, if he has the like immune from poison effect, can he get drunk?
Code Monkey says, I don't think they consider alcohol poison in the crawl as it doesn't reduce actual health. That's interesting. But also, like, you heal constantly in the crawl. The Night Gaunt Cloak. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, right.
Right. You heal constantly in the crawl. So wouldn't you just constantly be sobering up? How would anyone be drunk? Unless alcohol is removed from the healing of the dungeon.
And in my head, I was like, wait, all these people are drinking the day before the hunters get released. That seems like a bad idea to be, like, hungover for that. But maybe they don't get hungover.
Or they have potions for that. Or, yeah. I would imagine hangovers don't exist.
Yeah. Interesting.
Because if all of those kinds of pains are taken away, why would it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, Carl puts on a little ring.
Mm-hmm.
It's time.
Mm-hmm.
He said he'd never use it, chat. He said there was no way a man like him would ever put on the ring of divine suffering, and yet here we are as we look down at this orc drunkenly stashed upon a barrel that's actually just a crazy fucking explosive.
Yeah.
We mark him. This motherfucker's gotta die or else I can never heal again.
Yeah, true, yeah.
And then, bing! The map is populated in all areas to this horizon. We know where they are, and they know that we're fucking coming for them. So they start coming out, and that's when the bombs start going off. Rocket launchers. Carl and Donut start fleeing for the hills. Bomo runs into a safe room, thankfully, to be used as a suicide bomb later. And, well,
yeah,
it doesn't work, but, and we run. We run and we run and we run.
We straight up murder the sister of the big bad hunter. What's her name? Vra. Yes, Vra. Vra's sister dead.
This whole scene fucked so hard. It's so good. And Carl's getting shot through with these fucking crossbow bolts that pierce him and then like pop open so they can't be taken out.
Yeah, that was rough.
And he barely makes it to the edge of town as debuff after debuff after debuff is placed upon him.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, at the edge of town, we're saved by
Yeah. That was better.
Miriam, I don't want him to come with us.
My special name. Use my special name.
Only you can call me that, Miriam.
Oh my god.
Prepotente and Miriam Dom.
Our wonderful screaming goat.
We got saved by a vampire.
Yeah.
I have an erection.
Carl does not. Carl is not vibing with the vampire thing.
I've been watching so much Interview with the Vampire lately. Catch up on season 2, and then that first episode of Lestat. I heard vampire, and I was like, oh my god, my blood.
Rock hard. Yeah.
It's flowing.
Jesus. Yeah, no, Miriam Dom is a vampire because someone thought it was funny. And she helps heal Carl. And yeah, I mean they travel together for a little bit. Prepotente and Carl get into a fight and then they kiss and make up. It's very great for the audience. The audience loves it, right?
Yep.
I do actually love. I think Prepotente is actually a great character. I kind of love him. I hate him, but I love him.
I do understand Carl being like, we can't stick with him. It's too chaotic.
Yeah.
We are trying to do crazy shit, and they are chaos. And like Prepotente's chaos is just detrimental to Carl's chaos.
Yeah.
Carl needs to have a certain level of control over his chaos.
Yeah.
In order for it to work. And Prepotente is like the antithesis of that control.
I do like that they have a Hellspawn goat thing. I can't remember now.
Yeah,
But,
Beatrice.
Beatrice.
No, not Beatrice. That's...
No.
What is the goat's fucking name?
Oh,
Bianca?
Is that it?
Bianca.
Yeah.
Bianca the demon goat, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely gonna be a problem or a help?
No, a friend. No, Bianca's gonna be a friend.
Yeah.
At some point, Donut's gonna ride Mongo riding Bianca into battle. It's gonna be a turducken of a siege animal.
That depends on how big Mongo gets.
Mongo's at max. Mongo can't get any bigger.
Thought he maxed out at level
15.
20? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
No, Mongo's been max level for max size for a while. I think since the end of book 3.
He's all grown up.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. They get back to safe room, and Mordecai is obviously pissed about the ring.
Before we move on from Prepotente and Miriam Dom, there's 2 interesting things I want to talk about. First of all, Miriam Dom is a Louis-like vampire, if you will, who only sucks blood after Prepotente kills things.
Oh, yeah.
And needs a lot of blood. Does it have to be human? Does it have to be mine? And then the... Do you know what that's from?
No.
Little Shop of Horrors. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That Prepotente and Miriam Dom have this incredible strategy where they like kill people from afar. So the reason why everyone was
debuff the
double wasted was their plan was to get everyone so drunk and angry that the hunters start killing each other. Unfortunately, it wasn't going to work. Someone was putting up a countermeasure against it. And so Miriam
was some kind of shield.
Pony's pissed that his spell didn't go off. But Miriam's not that mad because she's like, it wasn't going to work anyway. But it's just really fascinating to think of being such a like passive killer in this game where things sneak up on you all the time. Like you can have this strategy, but you do actually also need to be able to fight hand to hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to be able to fight the big thing that creeps out of the woods at night. And so it's really interesting to focus on a strategy that I think is fantastic in a large party where you have people to protect you, but considering it's just the 2 of them and Bianca, seems risky.
Well, maybe Bianca is actually...
She's the melee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? I could definitely see that.
We completely skipped over at the beginning. Oh, chapter 2, Carl almost gets eaten by weasels. We forgot about that.
Oh.
They're invisible weasels that give crazy bleed effects. So there's a lot of pets on this floor.
Oh,
the hunters can't...
paralyze, I thought.
Oh, paralyzed, yeah.
Yeah.
So the hunters cannot leave Zachau yet. It's about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Can't leave Zach out yet, but their pets can. So we get to a bugbear settlement, and we immediately kill the mayor.
Kind of, almost by accident.
Not exactly no wait, that's not the bugbear settlement. No, that's the Ursine settlement.
Is it?
Yeah, we become the mayor, not of the bugbear town. We go talk to the guy. Remember the bugbear guy? There's the guy who's fixing the roof. And he's like, fuck you guys. And Carl's like, that's not us. And he's like, oh, okay.
Right.
Carl's like, those people are coming though. You should fuck them up. And he's like, gotcha.
Right.
Will do.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, do you even... Is Carl's charisma high enough now that he can just convince people to fight other people with like 2 lines of dialogue?
Donut probably could.
I know, but Donut's not the one talking. I
True,
do like that Matt Dinniman has phased out the Donut charming everybody.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It was fun at the beginning,
and
but it's a little creepy. As the books have, as Carl and Donut have begun to give more agency and care to the NPCs, it would be weird for them to be like trying to save NPCs and trying to be more caring and that, and then also have Donut like charming them magically in that way.
She has no problem haggling with them, right? She's definitely the person that like you take to buy stuff with, but yeah, we're not really trying to be like, hey, you go do this thing.
There was just a lot of emphasis in the first level of like how in love everybody was with Donut, and that's been phased away in a way that I'm not saying it shouldn't have been there. I'm just saying I'm glad that isn't a constant across all the books.
Well, and it does become less effective the higher level the NPCs get, right? The thing is, everyone on the first floor was such a low level that like Donut's charisma was insane, like insanely high for the beginning. So it is going to get less and less effective as the crawl comes on.
DK Moon says NPCs have become more real. That's really true too, right?
Yeah.
Like the NPCs are like those goblins on the first floor were just moonshine jokes, and now like these are towns.
The meth war. You know, that was very real.
You know, the meth war.
The llamas and their
that was floor 2 though.
Was it?
Yeah, it was moonshine on floor 1 and then meth on level 2, wasn't it?
Oh God, I don't even.
Because book 1 has floor 1 and 2.
Oh right, no, you're right. I was like, I thought that was book 1, but yeah. No, that is fair.
And so we go into the safe room.
Mordecai is pissed at Carl for blowing up Zakal, but
at what point does he just stop being pissed with us?
Yeah, at what point is Mordecai just like
Mordecai, fuck off.
You do you, I guess. Johnny Coleman, thank you for that super chat. She's still charming everyone. You just don't see the notifications because she's charmed you now.
Oh, that's interesting.
Fair. You know what? I am charmed.
Am I under a magic spell of a fictional cat in the audiobook that I'm listening to?
I'm under the magic spell of any cat that is a cat. I love cats.
You could have just stopped at any cat.
Yeah.
Could have,
yeah.
Taylor Swift and cats? Charming.
Okay, maybe not. I said any cat who is a cat. Not a Jellicle cat. Any cat who is a cat. Jellicle cat and cat, not same.
Jellicle cats are cats. Don't you fucking dare.
No, they say they're better than cats, which is up for debate.
No, they just are cats.
They're Jellicle cats.
All cats are Jellicle cats.
No.
Yes, Jellicle cats are how they refer to themselves when we're not there.
No, only special cats are Jellicle cats.
No, all cats are Jellicle cats.
No, all the Jellicle cats gather for the Jellicle Ball, which is not open to all cats.
It is open to them. They just can't get there because it's in Paris and it's far away. How are you supposed to get to Paris if you're a cat? They know the Heaviside layer is opening. They just can't get to Paris.
Then so Jellicle cats are all French.
No, they're just the ones that have access to that city. There might be more Jellicle balls. We just know about the one in Paris.
Okay.
Because Jellicles can and Jellicles do. Jellicles can and Jellicles do. Jellicle songs for Jellicle cats.
But not all cats. Only Jellicle cats.
But all cats are Jellicle cats.
I don't know. I don't think so.
All cats are cats. The only cat that isn't a cat is a dog.
They're not cats.
That's the fucking final line.
I know.
Okay?
Anyways.
What is I'm not gonna ask that question. I was dumb. I was gonna be like, what is the most attractive Taylor Swift has ever been, and why is it the movie Cats? But that's not.
No. I mean, that song, yeah, she did an actually great job of like making that song sexy, but yeah, I don't know.
But a cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. Exactly, yeah. Jared.
Yeah.
Jared fucking gets it. You need to buck the fuck up, okay?
That's not from cats.
They're all Jellicle cats.
The Aristocats are not Jellicle cats. They are Aristocats.
No, the Aristocats are elitist Jellicle cats.
I don't think so.
That is just how it works.
They didn't go to the Jellicle ball.
No, because they're in Paris. Thought it was beneath them.
No, they're in
Paris.
They
thought it was beneath them.
And they didn't go to the Jellicle ball, meaning
who goes to the Jellicle ball when you have money?
To go to the Heaviside Lair?
Why would any of the Aristocats go to the Heaviside Lair? Their life rocks. Because you know who goes to the Heaviside Lair? You wanna know who goes to the fucking Heaviside Lair? Skimbleshanks.
He tap dances.
He tap dances on train tracks, Clarice. He tap dances on train tracks for a living. He's barely getting by. A train comes by and he nearly dies every time. Why would he not go to the Heaviside Lair?
He's got 9 lives.
He has to track life. He has to tap dance on train tracks to make money to get by. Do you think he has access to milk? The Aristocats are fucking living it up. They're singing songs. They play instruments.
Yeah.
Well, there's a fucking cat that can play the trumpet. Why does he need to go to the Heaviside Lair? He's playing the trumpet.
They're alley cats.
Do you know how easy it is to make money if you're a cat who plays the fucking trumpet?
No, I wouldn't.
There's no fucking railroad for him. That's Eiffel Tower, Paris.
So you
that's
think
fucking the Louvre.
Cats that tap dance are just everywhere? You know, dime a dozen?
All cats tap dance. Are you kidding me? Have you ever seen a cat touch aluminum foil? They just start. It's crazy.
Oh wow. Anyway.
So we got a new tattoo. A little spider web. Called the Nightworm's Nasty Little Web of Suffering. Because we use the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that all the women I know who have the spider web on their boob that has the like nipple as the center of the spider web, did they use the Ring of Divine Suffering? Are they all murderers?
How many women do you know with that specific tattoo?
4.
Okay. Wow. I know 0 of them.
No, you know a couple.
Well, I just haven't seen their boobs then.
That's surprising.
There's none of our friends now.
Girlies in the OF space that have it.
Not that I know.
Anyway, I thought that was a funny joke, but we have guilds now.
Do you think Donut would have liked the tattoo better if it was around Carl's nipple?
Yeah, because she couldn't see it. Donut is a very out of sight, out of mind girly. If she doesn't have to look at it, she's fine with it. She doesn't like that he has visible tattoos.
Right. If you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
It would be fine. Okay, yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Clarice wants to see the boobs. You have no idea.
Always.
So we find out that there's going to be a party at the end of the floor called...
Yeah. The Butcher's Masquerade.
That's right, the top 50 crawlers. And by top 50, I mean the people who have collected the most hands. Well, no, that's actually not true.
No, it is the top 50 crawlers, but when you kill a hunter, you collect their hands, and they can be exchanged like tickets for prizes later.
So Carl has 34 hands.
Do you think we can get a finger trap for like 5 heads? Or hands, sorry.
Why would we want that?
Yeah, it's a trap. Carl can set it up.
Why would we want that? It would be funny if there was a trap where if you step on it, your arms get, like, Chinese finger trap.
Oh, no, your leg gets, like, into it. It's in the ground, and you, like, can't pull your leg out.
Unless you go slowly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to...
Yeah.
Twist.
I'm excited to see what prizes we get in exchange for hands.
You also get 1,000 gold, plus 1,000 gold for every...
You can use them to measure horses. Wait.
I'm so mad at that joke. That's so funny.
Can Carl get a horse?
That's so funny.
Can Carl get a horse? He's like, I want to exchange 24 hands.
For a 24-hand horse.
For this horse.
That's so funny.
That's great. That's great. Our friend Sati is looking at buying a horse right now. And the horse that she's looking at is beautiful. Anyways.
Great.
Horses. They're cool.
Thanks for that update, Clarice.
You're welcome.
Everyone in this conversation knows who that is.
Some people might. I don't know. If you follow me on Instagram, we posted with a horse named Jigger.
My friends tried to buy a horse. It's pretty.
It is. It's a pretty horse.
What is this podcast? We just yelled about cats for like 2 minutes. Oh my god.
I think that's why people are still here. I want Carl to have a horse.
I don't. Man, I was just swiping on TikTok yesterday, and I swiped up, and there was a video of a horse being put down in Central Park with no warning.
What the fuck?
It fucked me up good. Like, I was lying on this beanbag chair right here, and I literally just, like, closed my phone, put it down, and just stared at the ceiling.
Why do you keep opening TikTok?
I don't know, man. Because I use it. I was posting. Like, I was, like, doing my job, and it was just, Anyway.
I literally, when I open TikTok, the first thing I do is press my page. I don't even look at a video.
Yeah,
I fucking can't with TikTok.
I grew up around horses. I love horses dearly.
Yeah.
And it just, I was very sad about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I talking about? You get 1,000 gold plus 1,000 gold for every previous hunter you've killed. So Carl kills 34 hunters in the attack on Zakao.
It's in the same, like, time, right? Because doesn't he kill a hunter later and then only gets 1,000 gold?
Nope,
for
he gets
it?
35,000 for that one, and then he gets 36,000 for the other one.
Oh, okay, maybe it was Donut then. Maybe I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, Donut gets 1,000 for her first one.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But so like the first hunter you kill, you get 1,000. Second hunter, 2,000. Third, 3,000. Right?
So we're gonna be rich.
So Carl manages to, in killing 34 hunters, pull in another 498,000 gold, which is just awesome. Like, we got shit we gotta buy. We gotta be rich. Unfortunately, this technically counts as looted gold. And we get to the biggest conflict between Carl and Donut, probably for the whole series, which is the fact that he has to dump some of that money into his God's little chalice. And Donut is so mad. Carl... Donut knows he has to do this or, like, really bad things will happen. He doesn't have a choice. And yet he's still trying to do it when she's not looking because she's just so belligerently angry about this. Even though it's the only reason they're still alive. Like, it's not like he did it for fun. He did it because he had to. And she's being so difficult about it. And it's like, God... Money is Donut's god? That's funny. Yes, Embrise, that is true. That is true. Rocky Horror crowd noise. Horse brutality. Yes, money is Donut's god. And so it's causing a little bit of a problem between them. I personally am very excited for the Butcher's Masquerade. I think it's going to be cool. I want to go. I think that, you know how Brandon Sanderson had the wedding. I won't say which wedding, but the wedding at... Dragon Seal, and then last year it was the, I don't know, the ska party before slavery ended party.
I don't
know when the time frame of the Mistborn party was last year, but I want someone to throw the Butcher's Masquerade.
Yeah.
And it's all crawlers. The World Hoppers Ball, that's what it was called.
So first of all, we need DCC Con, right? Obviously.
No, it doesn't have to be a DCC Con. Dragon Con could pull this off.
Oh, they could, they could pull it off.
I think Dragon Con would be a great con to do this at.
That would be wild.
To do the Butcher's Masquerade.
Yeah.
And we only play songs that are referenced in the books.
Oh my god.
Well, there's enough now, right?
On repeat in one room by itself with a closed door.
You can only if you put your ear up to one door, you just hear Wonderwall playing in the vent.
That'd be very funny.
Oh my god, that would be a funny cosplay to go as the vent. And if you like put your ear up to like the part that's coming over your shoulder, you hear Wonderwall playing.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think having like a party that's like, you know, I'm sure like tons of people would cosplay like Carl and Donut, but like people are just like, yeah, this is my like crawler, right? Like
yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be so much fun.
Well, it would be fun because
You have like little baby hands that you like trade for things. You know
Well,
what
no,
I mean?
but you could go as a hunter or you could go as a crawler.
Right, yeah.
Um,
There could be like a hunters versus crawlers, and there's like a what's the
a tug of war.
tug of war? Yeah, yeah.
What's the thing where
That
you?
one. In my head, for some reason, I was thinking Red Rover, and I was like, that's wrong.
No. Do you remember when Red Rover got banned?
Banned?
Yeah, it got banned in Alberta.
What do you mean banned?
A kid got they banned it. Like it was like fully against school rules in Alberta to do Red Rover because a kid got like their arm partly ripped off or something.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was bad.
All right.
Do you guys know what Red Rover is? Is that a thing outside of Alberta?
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
It was a thing where we grew up, and God, we played it all the time. And then I do remember, I think when I was like 15, it got like hard banned.
Huh. All right. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah. It was wild.
Oh, you dislocated neck or shoulder. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, but it wasn't the kid running. It was the kid holding on.
Yeah. No. Of course it was because
took like and like they're like I don't think the skin ripped open, but I think that
probably dislocated
and like the tendons ripped.
Oh,
and so they were like their arm was like it wasn't that their arm like dislocated because like you can dislocate your arm and pop it back in. It's painful and the healing process takes a long time.
Don't recommend.
But like I watched a guy get his arm dislocated, pop it back in, and get back on the ice.
That's
well, it was playoffs. But I think that like the tendons got fucked. And so he was like, his arm doesn't work anymore. And it became a big thing, and they ended up banning it.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Crazy.
L Canada banning kid games. I mean, it wasn't really a game. It was just violence.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of.
They also banned, at my school, we used to play this game called, like, wall ball. Where we had this, like, dense rubber ball. And we would bounce it, and it was basically like handball where you had to like smack it back at the wall. But if you smacked it at somebody and you hit them, they would have to go stand on the wall, and you would take the ball. They would stand at the wall facing the wall, and you would take the ball and you would throw it as hard as you could at their back. But if you missed them, they got to throw the ball at you. And
yeah, that's awful.
It was so. I think a kid broke a rib, and so it got banned because we played with a tennis ball smarter. We played with like not quite a lacrosse ball.
No, but
like,
those one of those balls that like physiotherapists recommend for like getting tension out of.
Oh my God, we would just have welts. We would have welts everywhere, and then I think a kid cracked a rib, and so we were not allowed to play it anymore.
Ridiculous.
I do love though that it was like when we were getting welts and we were constantly bruised, they were like, "That's fine, whatever. Let the boys bruise the shit out of themselves." Same idea with a cricket ball. Aren't cricket balls like when you kill someone? Aren't they like hard, like bocce balls? Isn't a cricket ball closer to like a baseball?
I mean, a dense rubber ball and a baseball are pretty close.
I mean, I would rather get hit with a rubber ball than a baseball. The baseball's fucking hurt.
But the rubber ball is heavier.
Oh, that's true. It just has more give. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The point is, a cricket ball would break ribs for sure. Yeah. Anyway, these are games that we weren't allowed to play because they were incredibly stupid. So we just stabbed each other with pencils and shit. I don't know. We were dumb.
Wow. I didn't do that. I want to be very clear, Chad. I did not participate in stabbing people with pencils.
Oh yeah, kids at my elementary school we all hated each other.
Oh, see, kids at my elementary school played Neopets, where we'd run around on all fours pretending to be Neopets. So, I went to art school. It was great.
I'm sorry, you. Why are we all fours? Not all Neopets are on all fours.
Well, if you're like a Shoiryu or something, then you would stand. Okay. But like, a lot of them are like quadrupedal. Is that the
what Neopet were you?
I like the Tigra. That
Yeah.
one was good. There's also loop. It's not lupus, but it's maybe it is. There's like a it's like a
Yeah, what is it?
dog one. Lupin maybe.
Is it Lupin? Lupin.
Neopets.
Neopet. Lupe.
Oh, Lupe. Okay. Yeah, that was one of them.
Oh my god, I had a Lupe.
Yeah.
I think I had the green one. I remember that.
I had the lab map, so I kept zapping them.
Do you want to like end the podcast and go play Neopets?
No.
Kind of, a little bit.
Like, I don't know how I feel about Neopets nowadays. It's like a bunch of little mini games that you just play. You know, it's Meerkat Chase.
I just remember playing Cheat.
That was fun.
Yeah, that's how I learned how to play cards, was Neopets, which is actually true.
Oh no, Official ACM has the Barney song looping in their head. We need to sing a different song for them to get not stuck in their head. What's another childhood song? Do you guys have the any of the patty cake songs?
Patty cake, baker's lamb.
No. I'm like the song, the dumbass fucking Miss Mary had a steamboat. The steamboat had a boat.
I know that people did that.
Okay.
I was like, I sing opera.
Oh my god! Wow. Okay. Jesus.
They're like, we play patty cake, and I'm like, I sing Ave Maria.
Officially,
I didn't have friends. Like, I want to be clear. Like, there was a reason why I was a bullied, lonely, autistic child.
Official ACM, what song do you want stuck in your head instead?
Masquerade.
Oh my
Paper faces on parade.
Jesus Christ.
Skimble Shanks, the railway cat. He's the cat of the railway line.
Mungo, Jerry, and Rumple.
See, they want to go to the Heaviside layer because they have to break in for food. The Aristocats are fed. They're good. Their life is awesome. They have a community.
No, Mungo Jerry and Rumple Teaser are just shit disturbers. They lived in a very rich house.
That they broke into.
No. They lived there. They knocked over expensive shit all the time. They ruined expensive shit all the time. They are the asshole cats that never got training and are neglected by their owners, and so they just fuck shit up for fun.
So, Carl, we're on chapter 8, by the way.
Great. Do the opening of Rent as every character. Okay, officially.
December 24th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. From here on in, I shoot without a script. See if anything comes of it. Instead of my old shit. First shot Roger, tuning the Fender guitar he hasn't played in a year.
Dude, I've never seen Rent.
This won't tune, so we hear. He's just gotten back from half a year withdrawal. You talking to me? Not at all. I could do it. The sad thing is
525,600 minutes.
Not the opening song
but
of
it's
Rent.
I don't know.
The movie
Rent.
put it at the beginning, and it belongs
I didn't even know
at
it was
the
at the
beginning of Act 2.
I didn't know. I don't even know where it is. I've never seen
The movie
Rent.
fucked it up.
I've never seen Rent. Okay, I know Take Me For What I Am, that one, and I know 525,600 minutes, and I know I'll Cover You. That song is very sad.
The best part of the opening, though, is zoom in on the answering machine. Wait, I'm not doing the whole song because I'm fucking it up now. Oh my god, how does it go? Wait. We screen, zoom in on the answering machine. That was a very loud beep. I don't even know if this is working. Mark, are you there? Are you screening your calls? It's Mom. We're just calling to say we love you and we'll miss you tomorrow. Cindy and the kids are here. Send their love. Oh, I hope you like the hot plate. Just don't leave it on, dear, when you leave the house. Oh, and Mark, I'm sorry to hear that Maureen dumped you. I say la vie. So let her be a lesbian. There are other fish in the sea.
And you think
love, Mom.
And you think I'm weird for knowing the Weird Al theme song?
Weird Al has a theme song?
For the Weird Al show? Yeah.
Oh, Yeah, that's weird. I've auditioned for Rent so many times. It's my job.
When do you do the opening number for the audition?
No, I just know the show because I've auditioned for it a bunch. Anyway, I have been missing book club, Linus Vikstrom. I have been. I'm also in a lot of pain right now, so I'm just like, I was like, should I get up and go get Tylenol? I probably should have.
When you go pee for your...
I don't need to pee.
Oh, all right.
I haven't peed during book club in a minute.
Because you're not having gamer sups. This is, what's the new flavor that we got? The stone fruit one.
It's the collab with Bizarre Adventure.
Right, sure.
JoJo's super special bizarre special adventure time.
This shit looks
Stone
like
fruit.
pee, and it tastes delicious.
It also tastes like pee.
No, it tastes delicious. Use code Clarus for 10% off.
Yeah. You talk about the Butcher's Masquerade. I'm gonna go
get Tylenol.
Yeah.
Great.
Mwah.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll watch Rent eventually, but honestly, like from what I hear of it, the book doesn't sound that great. Anyways, I'm excited for the Masquerade. If no one else puts on this Masquerade, I feel like Nerdy Nightly Entertainment should host the Butcher's Masquerade. I don't know how to make that happen. But I feel like it could be really fun. Anyways, we get away from Zakao because the Hunters are about to be released very soon. And we haven't like broken up with Katya yet. We're still like in the same party. But Carla's like, hey, yo, I know you have your other shit going on, and I respect it. Here for it. Love that for you. If you wouldn't mind also just knocking down these bridges, that'd be awesome, because I got a plan. But we can't talk about the plans because people are listening and telling the Hunters, giving them an unfair advantage in the crawl. Just make sure we say that out loud so that our fish overlords hear us. That is legitimately Carl's plan. He's like, I'm going to keep making a fucking stink about this until Quasar and... Well, maybe not Quasar. Quasar does say that there's something already in place, like in the works, to fix the Hunters having like insider knowledge. But it does eventually pay off. At a later point in this book, the Hunters supposedly no longer are able to get information from people outside.
Which is just not true, because like if Donut can.
Well,
they just have to work harder for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think it's going to be taken away entirely, but at least it won't be like legal. And yeah, they're gonna have to find other ways to pull that off. If you host it, make Nerdy judge the pet contest. I was saying Nerdy Nightly Entertainment should host the Butcher's Masquerade.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
Oh, I don't know how to do it, but I would also...
Yeah, the problem is we're not event planners.
Well, I technically was.
No.
Not on that scale, though.
No.
What?
You were the event coordinator for a restaurant.
Yeah.
Where you had all of the, like, logistics.
Yeah, they all worked within
You just had to get people to schedule it.
Pretty much, yeah.
You were not planning an event and having to work with...
Yeah, so we would hire other people who know what they are doing.
It's just so hard, man. Watching all these fantasy balls try and hold these big events and them just not...
Yeah.
Here's the thing that we would have that other people wouldn't have. Men would want to go to it. Like, one of the problems a lot of these fantasy balls have is it's all these women that go to them with the desire to have the, like, romantic fantasy ball experience, but it's just a bunch of women. There's no men, because men, you know... The kind of straight men that they want to date aren't spending $400 or $500 on a ticket to go to a fantasy ball.
Yeah, or if they're there, they are there with a partner sometimes.
Yeah, some people will bring their partner.
So yeah, it's tough.
Our ball there'd be plenty of men who'd want to go to it. Now, granted, there'd be a bunch of weirdos, but
yeah, I don't know. Part of me is like, God, I would like genuinely love to put effort into making something like this happen, but I bet. There's probably already like an official one in the works. Like there's probably already people like doing that, and it's like, wow.
I mean, how bad could it be? DashCon, Firefest? Yeah, how bad could it be?
God.
The official Game of Thrones convention?
Jesus.
That was a disaster.
That was rough. And that's the problem is, like, I would want to do it right. And I think that doing it right means, like, teaming up with, like, a pre-existing convention and having it be, like, an event as part of a bigger convention.
Here's the thing.
Right?
Taylor is playing the game with Matt Dinniman at Gen Con. We get Taylor to introduce us to Matt Dinniman.
They're like, hi, we want to produce the Butcher's Masquerade.
We have an idea. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Apparently Matt Dinniman's going to be at Dragonsteel this year.
Oh, cool.
So it'd be very funny if Dragonsteel was like, hey, we did Stormlight, we did Cosmere, it's time to go down under. We're doing the Butcher's Masquerade.
Doing the crawl.
And all of the Sanderson fans are like,
what the
what?
fuck? Yeah. Yeah. That would be wild. I don't know. It's something that I like.
I want to organize it because I want it to happen, but I don't want to do any of the work of organizing it.
See, I don't know. I would. Like, that does actually sound kind of fun to me, but I'm too busy.
Great. I'm glad it sounds fun to you. That sounds like hell to me.
Oh,
Coordinating with fucking catering companies is just, that sounds like the last thing I want to do in this life.
Yeah.
I interacted with catering enough as a caterer. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be a sit-down dinner, obviously.
No, but even past hors d'oeuvres and...
Oh, I know. It's a lot.
Music, decorations, security. We would need security because people would be like, oh, it's Thundercolor Carl. We're going to bring weapons and shit. And, you know.
Yeah.
I brought a bomb.
Part of me is already like, I'm sure someone's already on this.
Insurance alone for something like that's crazy. Like, you need so much upfront capital. Mm-hmm. Which is why you do it at a con where a lot of that's already taken care of, right? Exactly. You know what? You know what would actually be a great place for it would be YetiCon. You keep it a little bit smaller. Maybe we'll pitch that for next year.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So we leave the safe room. We head further away from Zakao. And
we talked about Katya knocking down the bridges.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, so there's Carl's like, please do this for me. I have a plan. He's like, wants to really fuck up Zakao because Carl is mostly here just to make the hunters' lives hell, and I appreciate that.
And so he's gonna send Bomo in as a suicide bomb.
Yeah, and then Donut's like, Kate, like, wait a fucking second. You should talk to me about your plans, because why don't I just send in a fucking Clockwork Bomo? And Carl's like, wait, that's actually a good idea. Donut's like, yeah. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. So we try that.
Is it the beginning of this floor where we find out that the people no longer have access to chat?
Yeah, the audience cannot pay a premium to see their private messages.
Yeah, that subscription service is no longer available. Thank fucking God.
Which makes sense for the 6th floor in particular, because like the hunters could pay to know what people are planning. Like it would just ruin it.
Yeah, no.
Because honestly, like the hunters have so many advantages, having been on the show before. Yep. Like there's so many ways that if you want the show to be interesting, you need to level the playing field somewhat, because it isn't about the hunters, right? Yeah. And that's what I keep reminding myself as we're reading this book is the experience. It sometimes feels like this is about giving the hunters a good experience, but I don't think the Warrant gives a shit about that. They want the show to be good. And so like the hunters being able to cheat is not actually beneficial to a good show.
Yeah, I mean, you have to pay to be a hunter, and so they do want to incentivize people paying for that experience.
Yeah, but how much could that possibly be? It's got to be a drop in the bucket in comparison to the...
That, I don't know.
And why would you pay to go to a place where people have magical abilities to... Like,
there's fucking hunter camps.
Oh, I understand that, where it's fake.
Yeah.
But hunter... So on the 9th floor, you can't actually die. But on the 6th floor, you can. Right. I understand people going to the 9th floor to participate in faction wars. I totally get that. I do not understand the people who are like, I want to go to the 6th floor and be in actual mortal danger against lunatics, against the craziest lunatics who are able to survive all of this shit, and also have like magical weapons and magical abilities and hate me with a passion. Mm-hmm. Like if I was watching the season and I was watching Carl mow through shit, I'd be like, I don't want to fight that guy. He seems really lucky. And a lot of fighting is luck. People tell you that fighting is skill or size or all of these things. But the reality is a lot of fighting is just luck.
Yeah.
And Carl seems lucky.
Well,
and I wouldn't want to test that.
Problem with the dungeon is, like, in a way, Carl is lucky sometimes because the AI likes him. And so is that really luck? You know?
Oh, yeah. No, that is so true, right? Would I want to go fight in the AI system when it seems like the AI is playing favorites?
Yeah, I don't know if the AI is, like, straight up, like, protecting him, but there is clearly an affinity there that... And the AI obviously can't be trusted. It's already fucking losing its mind. So, yeah, do you want to fuck that? I wouldn't.
Yeah. Jared Poulter says they're hired to collect the gear in preparation for level 9. Yeah. Oh, no, I totally understand the people who are on this floor because they're working for the upper levels. I get those people. I don't get, like, Vra.
Yeah, she gets off on it,
She's in it for the love of the game, but, like, her sister's dead.
Yeah.
Because, of course, her sister's dead.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to be able to pull this off over and over and over again. And maybe she just wants to die this way, right? And, like, if we meet her and it seems like she's like, I just want to do this until I die, then that makes sense.
I guess, yeah.
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 James Ross says, luck is a much heavier factor with a small skill differential. I say this as a robot fighter. If you are two real human beings, yes, I do agree with that.
Yeah.
The bigger the skill differential, the less luck plays into it. The problem is, like...
The dungeon has so much extra magical shit.
Well, and by this level, everything's so complicated.
Yeah.
Like, this is an RPG where the interactions between spells and abilities are so... dense that it's hard to parse through. It's like playing, we were talking about this, Clark hasn't played Expedition 33 yet, so no spoilers for Expedition 33, but there's so many pictos that you can just have your numbers be a little bit off and have a terrible build, and if you just change a couple of the things in the background, you suddenly are way overpowered for your level, right? And there's just so many ways in which complicated magic systems like this add so much variance that you can't reliably say that there's a skill element to it. There's no obviously there's level differences in this, right? And like a level 40 versus a level 50, but we've seen Carl outdo level 50s, level 60s, right? We've seen him overcome that because it's magic shit. If you can figure out the weakness in the magic shit, you can win. In a way that, like, if you are a black belt Muay Thai fighter, some, like, white belt judo fighter isn't gonna figure out your weakness. You're gonna beat the shit out of that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Weights being equal and, you know, like, injuries and, you know, obviously there's other factors. But when there's so many weird, like, layered magic things on top of one another... there's so much luck involved.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what weird debuff you might get hit by, or what weird, like, thing coming out of the ether exists. You don't know that the guy can build a rocket launcher that can hone onto you and kill your sister in one hit.
Yeah. If you walk up to a guy and fist fight him, it's like they you know the tools they have at their disposal and maybe a hidden weapon. You're not gonna expect him to fucking pop an invisibility potion and then, like, throw a bomb at you, right? Like, it is very different.
And the way that Carl loots, and I'm assuming most of these people loot, you don't know what they have, because how could you possibly be keeping track of it?
Too much shit.
Especially once Carl has killed all these other hunters, like, Vra would have to know the magic items that those other hunters had on them. Right? And it's just, it's the weird, like, variance issue that... like, Vra is crazier than Carl is. Vra is the craziest person in the dungeon. Because to do this season in and season out is nuts.
Yeah. True.
Because there's a magic.
Like, psychopath behavior. Like,
she's not like a Navy SEAL fighting an average person. She is a person with magic abilities fighting 80,000 people who all have wildly different magical abilities.
Yeah.
Some of them are nuts. Lucia Del Mar, her abilities are insane. Right? They're hard to fight. No matter, like, Lucia's got a build where it doesn't really matter how much better at fighting you are than her. You have to solve for the weird conundrum of magic items. And it's sort of the Jujutsu Kaisen thing, right? Like, Jujutsu Kaisen, you don't need to be very powerful to win a fight if your technique just hard caps their technique.
Mm-hmm.
You can beat someone stronger than you because your technique fucks them up, right? It's just fascinating. And so, I find the hunters so interesting. One of the things I would love to understand more about how the hunters work, and maybe this is in the book and I just missed it somehow. They're sent down to steal the magic gear.
Yeah.
Right? Do they have to live for that magic gear to make it to the 9th floor? Or do they have, like, a deposit system where someone can, like, accumulate magic gear and send it away before they die? Because depending on how many hunters die, if they die, and I get, you know what I mean? Like, if they die,
then the crawlers get the gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many hunters have to make it in order for this to be worth it for the 9th floor?
Yeah.
Like, how much gear has to be sequestered from them for this to be worth it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is a question that I'm very curious about. And, like, I understand, like, the hunters probably kill more crawlers than the crawlers kill hunters. But I expected it.
Not this season.
Well, no, I mean, they do, right? The hunters are going to kill. I mean, there's only 1,000 hunters and there's, what, almost 90,000 crawlers? The hunters are going to kill more crawlers than...
Not if Carl gets to them all first.
Yeah, but I'm willing to bet Vraw's already killed 400 people, right?
What?
Well, yeah, she killed that entire...
In this season?
I mean, she killed that entire group of hunters that all disappeared, including Bogdan Rowe, right? She took down a whole town of crawlers at one point.
People, I don't know.
Sure, but if she's doing that in one fell swoop, like...
I don't know.
If she's flying around killing people from above, I don't know how many people she's killed.
No idea.
Especially because, like, there's so many low-level hunters that are just not strong enough to really be here. We've seen that already, like, the level 20s. I'm not talking about, like, the people at the top, but, like, the level 27s that have just kind of limped their way to this floor. I'm assuming Vraw is chowing down on those.
Maybe. But people have different, like, areas they're allowed to hunt in and stuff, right? Like, certain people in certain areas are claimed for certain empires or whatever it is. So...
I'm just willing to bet the 1,000 hunters will kill probably 10,000 crawlers over the course of this floor.
Jeez. Yeah, maybe.
I'm willing to bet it's about 10 to 1.
With Carl killing 90% of the hunters.
I don't know about that. I mean, he's got a huge advantage right now because of the attack on Zakao.
But that seems to be, like, his only goal this floor. Is just, like, we're going to fuck up the hunters as much as possible. And he's got 27 days, I think this floor is. Prepotente
and Miriam Dawn were also going for it right away. Like, he's not the only one who seems to be going after them. You know who I think will definitely be going after them? Quan. Quan feels like he's going to be going after the hunters to get more magic items because that's his whole build.
Oh, I see.
Like, he needs to figure out a new way to... Jared Polter says, how many hunters do you think will be killed? I'm going to guess 600. I'm going to guess 400 of them survive to the end of the floor.
Out of 1,000 or whatever it is?
It's like 1,068, I think, or something like that. I think 400 make it.
Yeah, I was going to guess like half.
Yeah, because there will be a bunch at the Masquerade Ball. They keep being like, I don't understand how we're going to know why the hunters and crawlers don't kill each other at the Butcher's Masquerade. And I keep wanting to be in the scene going, it's a masquerade. You're not going to know who's who. Because it's a masquerade. Oh,
and what, you think Carl is going to put shoes on and lose all of his buffs just for a party? Absolutely
no, I don't. I don't think anyone will be able to recognize who anybody is at the ball.
You think there's going to be some kind of digital facade?
Something like that, yeah. Some kind of magical... You won't know who's a hunter and who's a crawler. And I think the fun of the masquerade scene within the book is going to be Carl trying to figure out where his people are.
Oh, maybe.
I think so.
So Donut's going to look like a person?
Donut is the problem. Because Donut's the only small... Like, Prepotente is...
a goat.
But he stands and is like... humanoid. Donut's the only crawler we know of that is on all fours. Right? Florin's an alligator,
Crocodile?
but he's standing. No, because he's holding a shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't know why they would call it a masquerade if there's no masquerade element.
Yeah, okay. I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like, it would be very weird to go to a masquerade and no one's wearing a mask. That's, like, the whole point. So I'm assuming there's some kind of, like, digital mask system.
But the problem with that is then, like, Donut entering Mongo into the, like, pet competition. It's like, you would know...
Oh, the little tiny fairy crawlers. That's true, yeah.
Oh, true, yeah. Like, you would know that that's Donut because Donut is there with Mongo, right? You can't put, like, a mask on Mongo because he has to be judged for the competition.
I know, but there's got to be some masquerade element.
Yeah, no, I think
I'm not
so
saying
too.
the whole thing's a masquerade, because I think by the time they get into the fight with Imogen, that's all bets are off.
I think the idea of the masquerade might be that the UI, the interface almost turns off. You can't see anyone's, like, name or level or, like, anything like that. Like, you're almost just interacting with them without the AI.
It would be wild. Like, wild if all of the inventory and all of the overlays, everything turns off. And so everybody's just in a room as themselves.
Yeah.
Although I don't know how that would work for, like...
People who, like, change their races, so... Yeah, I don't know. We'll get there, obviously. We'll figure it out, but it is fun to theorize.
Yeah, because there's just gotta be something masquerade-y about it.
Yeah.
We end up going down to an Ursine settlement. We kill the mayor. We think that we're gonna, like, violently kill the mayor, but Donut actually just gives him a little magical push, and he, as the book describes, manages to crack his head on every possible rock on the way down.
Yep. So Donut is now, well, not yet. She's got to open the box, but will be the mayor of the town. And
we now have Port Mongo.
Hell yeah.
I understand wanting to put Mongo in the name. I get really frustrated by fantasy books that call things port something when there's no port. I know that's dumb.
Yeah, I'm sure Donut cares.
I know that's dumb, but this town doesn't have a port, so calling it Port Mongo. I get that it's like portmanteau. I do get it.
I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, Point Mongo.
It's Point Mongo? Wait, the town is called... This is why I need to read the book and not listen to the audiobook. I thought he was saying Port Mongo the whole time.
No. Shingles. Anyways,
I'm gonna... Can I quit the play?
No, because it's not a play.
The whole time I was like, why are they calling it Port Mongo?
No. Yeah, sorry about it.
That rocked me to my core.
So sorry.
Because for the whole week, I've been like, why are we going to Port Mongo? There's no port here.
Yeah.
I know I have shingles, and I know my brain is not working 100%. Like, I know. Trust me, I know. I don't know how I fucked that up, though. I think I just, like, heard it the first time weird, and then I must have just convinced myself on every subsequent time I heard it that it was port.
Maybe, yeah. Anyways, Carl goes to try and send
right
Bomo to blow up Zakao again, but there's a note from Vra being like, fuck you, we're protected from explosives, and we're hunting you, so, get wrecked.
So, the hunters get released.
Yeah. And then Katya and Carl decide to potentially start a guild, because parties are now capped at a certain size because the corporation wants more money. And so you can have a guild with multiple parties involved, which all can share certain safe spaces and rooms and things like that. So they're like, neither of them want to run the guild. So like, who can we rope into potentially being the head of the guild?
Okay, so who is... Let's play this game. Code Monkey says, do you listen at a faster speed? That might be it.
Yeah, but we reacted at 1 time speed to most of these chapters.
That's also true.
So.
Clarice.
Uh-huh.
Of our friends in this world, who's the worst person to run the guild?
The worst?
Yeah, to run our guild.
Like in our real life.
No.
I was like, what
I
the
know, of the
fuck?
characters.
Oh,
wait,
okay,
wait.
okay.
No, let's play that game.
No.
Of our close personal friends.
No.
Who is the worst person to run the guild?
Paul.
Ooh, why Paul?
Because he can't get me an invoice.
That's true. Ooh, Paul's an interesting one. I was going to go Iffy.
Yeah, I mean, also.
I love him. Love him to death.
Yeah.
But, like, God, when everyone would need stuff from him.
The problem is if he was running the guild, Emmy would be.
Oh,
running.
Emmy would just be running the guild, which would be great. Emmy, see, the problem is Emmy would be a great guild leader.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
No, of the characters, who's the worst person to run the guild?
Of the characters,
it might be Louis.
No, maybe, but I also Donut I think would be a terrible choice because she would just do shit without talking to anybody. She
Donut is a bad choice. She would just buy random upgrades that we don't need.
Yeah, she would piss people off. And as much as I love her, I do think she would be the absolute worst person.
Samantha. Oh, Samantha's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Samantha's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Honestly, this might be a controversial opinion. I think Mordecai would actually be bad at it.
Really?
Yeah. Mordecai wants us to run this in a way that I don't... He is great at giving advice and being a part of the team, but he wants things run in a way that is counterintuitive to our strengths at times. And I understand... I don't think he should be in charge. That's
okay. I understand that. Mordecai would just buy potion upgrade table. Yeah. No, I do think that Mordecai sometimes struggles at seeing the bigger picture, in a way that Carl does, and is why he's able to make the choices that he makes.
Yeah, he just wants them to do this a certain way, and I think that everyone needs a little bit of creative freedom in this.
Yeah.
To be themselves. It's sort of like a basketball team that is trying so hard to have a system that it's losing out on what makes the individual player special.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you can enforce a system so strictly that you actually lose out on what would make you successful.
Yeah. Anyways, Donut is now the mayor of Point Mongo, and Mongo runs away.
Oh my God, Mongo gets laid.
Yeah. Mongo gets laid.
He lays pipe, Chad.
Yeah, because he is the only male velociraptor.
Finds a way.
You keep saying that.
You've seen that movie.
Does that have to do with fucking though?
It specifically has to do with dinosaurs repopulating.
I don't remember. Anyways,
what dinosaur movies have we watched together?
Jurassic Park. I know.
Yeah.
I know it's from that. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. As long as you know it's from that.
No, but I don't
It's
remember...
one of the most famous movie lines of all time.
I just don't remember dinosaurs fucking in that movie.
No, it's because all the dinosaurs are female. Genetically. And yet it doesn't matter. But life finds a way.
Sure.
Wow. I'm disappointed.
It was a good movie.
One of the best movies of all time.
It was good. It's not my favorite, but it was really good.
How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Sorry about it.
How dare you? So yeah, he fucks the shit out of Kiwi.
Yeah.
And it's
level 60 something.
It's a really tense scene because for a second there's so many dinosaurs and they're like, oh my God, we're gonna die. And then Kiwi lies down and Mongo just fucking goes to town. I am curious.
Yeah.
Do dinosaurs have penises? I understand Mongo does because he's not a real dinosaur, but do we know what dinosaur dicks were like?
I'm assuming that most dinosaur penises would have been made out of flesh, and therefore no. Well, like whales have bones, and bones can be preserved. Like
no,
we find.
No. I know. It was so funny because you were
bones.
like, I'm assuming most dinosaurs had dicks made out of flesh, which
Yeah.
implies that you think that some dinosaurs had dicks that weren't flesh, which was very funny.
Yeah, like a whale penis bone. You know, like that is possible. Maybe we are arranging dinosaur skeletons wrong because we're thinking that they
didn't have a dick bone, but they did have a dick bone.
But they did have a dick bone, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
These are the heavy-hitting conversations you come to the Nerdy Wordy Book Club for. I just want to see a dinosaur dick. That's all.
Okay, well,
that's all I'm
saying.
saying.
When they make the live-action Dungeon Crawler Carl, you may have that. Wish granted.
Can you imagine the production meetings? Like the sheer number of production meetings for this
Just
scene.
on this scene, yeah.
Of like, so are we doing this practically or is it going to be all CGI?
The puppets will be fucking.
Okay, so do you want me to build a puppet with a dick on it?
Mm-hmm. These are the important questions that we are not in the room
so funny.
for.
Oh, I love it so much.
Yeah. Anyways, Carl and Donut leave. Carl's like, Donut, we need to get the fuck out of here. Donut is struggling.
Mm-hmm.
She's just does not like what's happening. And they head back to town, and Mungo does follow them back eventually. And all the red dots of the velociraptors turn white.
Yeah. Carl and Donut have a rough conversation in the bar. That is not rough in that it's bad, but it's rough in that it's a difficult conversation, and it's really important for them to have.
Yeah.
And Donut is really scared of everyone leaving her.
Yeah.
Because Beatrice fucked that cat up.
Yep.
And don't worry, she's gonna get some catharsis soon because Zev is like, "Hey, chat, we're going on the show."
Yeah. Although Zev deliberately interrupts at a specific moment.
Yes, because Zev and Donut are somehow communicating through the message boards. And Carl keeps kind of like inching close to talking about that. And Zev pops in and is like, "Hey, don't do that. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up."
Yeah. Anyways, you are going to be on Odette's show. Yay.
We are attempting to... Oh, no, we do. We run into Serena Signet. We meet some of her allies who are werebeavers.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just the most Canadian shit ever. And they are led by a man named Clint Smashgrab.
Mm-hmm.
Because why wouldn't his name be Smashgrab? We end up back on the other show. Basically, we go on an adventure with Signet.
We're
Imogen.
on 2 shows at a time, which is a conflict of interest,
We get
but it's fine.
Double billed. And
hopefully those residuals are...
I don't know.
Spicy.
We are running. It's like 1:15. I don't know that we need to talk about the entirety of the Serena Signet show, but basically the plot of it is Serena is half Naiad, half High Elf. Her dad fucked her mom, which is how most babies are born.
Mostly.
And then she got kicked out. Her mom was murdered because the Confederacy wanted to return the Naiad court back to the people, and the High Elves are racist. And so she is going to get her revenge on everybody by killing the Confederacy and all the High Elves.
Yeah.
We have to help her because we are
contractually obligated to do this. We also find out that in the negotiations with Quasar, that Carl would like to have Vengeance of the Daughter continue on past this point as part of the as part of the contract, because he thinks that it will grant him a measure of safety.
Yeah.
Which I do understand. It does not seem like the Vengeance of the Daughter is going to go for this deal, though. Very suspicious.
Because they want to wait to sign the contract.
Someone's interfering over there, 100%. I just don't really know how or what way.
So basically we find out that the queen at the end of this floor is Queen Imogen. Imogen is the country boss that is going to wipe us all out because of something that happens that we'll talk about in a sec. And Imogen is also Signet's sister or half-sister or something.
Some kind of cousin, I don't know.
I don't know. They're related. Half sister. So we have to kill her. The problem is that if Imogen is the finale of the floor, Carl can't figure out why the secondary program would be given the rights to the footage of the big finale of the floor.
Yeah, to the Butcher's Masquerade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems very sus.
It seems entirely sus. And so I don't have an answer to that yet. I'm trying to figure it out. But we managed to, as a group, kill a hunter from the dream. And we get the arrow of enthusiastic double gonorrhea.
Which sounds bad.
You thought one gonorrhea was bad.
What about 2 gonorrheas?
You ever had gonorrhea?
No.
No, I've never had any STI. Not for lack of trying, but...
You tried?
I've had some risky sex.
But you weren't out there being like, God, I'm really trying to get syphilis.
No, but when you, like, go to a orgy that you found out about on a, like, chat room on Craigslist ad in a hotel room in Midtown New York.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's...
It does feel like you are trying.
That is risky of you. I cannot relate.
I was really lonely in my 20s.
Capacity, yeah. Well,
yeah.
Well, I'm glad you never caught gonorrhea.
I mean, honestly, I would rather get that than a lot of other things.
Like what?
Herpes or any of the ones that aren't cured by one pill.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Like gonorrhea is a single pill.
Is it?
Yeah.
If you say so.
But like there's genital warts I think is permanent. There's a bunch of permanent ones. I would rather get one of the ones that's curable than one of the ones that isn't.
Sure.
I feel like that makes sense, right?
Yeah, if you gotta pick a disease, definitely pick a curable one. I don't know if double gonorrhea is curable. You might need
That's 2 pills. I love when you and I are just locked in on the same page.
Yeah.
Like, we can't even get the joke out because we're trying to make the same joke at the same time.
Yeah, whoopsie. Anyways.
Oh, yeah. Talon Ramel says it is curable. It also just requires transfer. I feel like...
Wait, what do you mean transfer? Like, tag
the
your
book?
it?
No, yeah, the books, you can pass it to someone.
Oh, I thought for some reason we were still talking about actual gonorrhea, where it's like...
No, double gonorrhea.
There's like 72 people with gonorrhea, and it's like tag, like that person takes a pill, gets rid of it, and someone else has to have the gonorrhea.
I mean, yeah, that is how it works.
That'd be rough.
Yeah.
That'd be a rough disease. That'd be a fun idea for like a book. Not gonorrhea, but like something that is like a detriment, but that has to be held onto by a specific number of people, and they like tradesies, you know?
Isn't that just the plot of It Follows?
I don't know what that is. So...
There's a thing that's like coming to kill you, and if you have sex with someone, it starts to come to kill them. It's a horror movie.
Oh! Sure, yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure that's the plot of It Follows. I've heard it's good. I used to watch so many horror movies before you and I got together.
That's my bad.
No, I need to like find some time on my own to go watch more horror movies because I love them so much. It's like my favorite genre, and yeah, I would say the horror is probably my favorite genre.
Has it always been, or was superhero movies?
Superhero movies were never my favorite genre.
Okay.
I love superhero movies. I don't consider that a genre in a way. I think of them as just action comedies. Mm-hmm. Enthusiastic double time. It Follows too. No, I like horror is to me the most fascinating genre because of the way that it speaks to the human condition. I love superhero movies. Like, I love going to them. I don't find many of them to be much deeper than a good time. But like Alien to me is a profound experience of a film in a way that like there's very few superhero movies that come anywhere near Alien, or the truly like the John Carpenter's The Thing, or I'm trying to think of like the great horror movies. Ready or Not. If you haven't seen Ready or Not, I haven't seen Ready or Not 2 yet. Ready or Not is so fucking good. Get Out is brilliant. I don't know. I think that like there's so many ways to talk about Midsommar was so good. Yeah. There's so many ways to talk about the human experience. Hereditary. Oh my God. There's so many ways to talk about the human experience through horror. It's why I like these books, right? Like, Dungeon Crawler College, as fun as it is, this is horror.
Yeah.
Like, this is a horror story.
Capitalist hellscape.
And I love that. I love the way we talk about the human experience through horror and through engaging in that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never seen Poltergeist. I know it's a classic.
Wait, the one with the TV? I've seen that one.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen Poltergeist.
A horror movie I've seen and you haven't.
Yeah, I should watch it. I just love horror. I love it so much. And yeah, it's just so interesting. It's because it's something that you don't enjoy. It's why I wanted to start that podcast with August.
Oh, yeah.
To try and like give myself a reason to like be doing more horror stuff. Because
yeah.
I do love it. Anyway, we get into part 2 finally. 2 hours and 22 minutes into the podcast.
Oopsie.
So we find out that Scolopendra, I don't really understand what the Scolopendra attack is. I don't think I'm supposed to know what it is yet. They attacked. The High Elves had something to protect them. It's in their base. We need it later on. Whatever saved, this is my theory. Whatever saved the High Elves from Scolopendra's attack is going to be the item that Carl uses to save the 50 crawlers from Volte trying to wipe them all out at the end of the floor.
Okay.
The artifact that saved the High Elves from the Scolopendra attack. Mm-hmm. Phil McNeil says the Scolopendra attack was explained in book 2. I know that we learned about it. I need to go back and read that, is what I'm saying, Philip.
Yeah, it does feel like a while ago.
We get our third and final sponsor, the Apothecary. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Apothecary is also
sponsoring
every
else?
top 10 crawler. And they are the drug dealers of the galaxy.
Yeah, love that for them. No, they're the Kraken, but like the real... Yeah. The entity that is slowly just overtaking the universe.
So we go pick up Samantha, and we agree to take her with us. She wants to come because she thinks that Signet can help her get a body back. We later learn that it's by giving up her body and dying, which Signet doesn't want to do.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not going to do that, but maybe I can make you a synthetic body. That's not going to happen, but...
and so we get booped off to our show with Odette and find out that B is alive. We already talked about this quite a bit, so I don't know that we need to get into it too much.
Yeah.
But basically, we go on the show.
Yeah. Odette says that she was able to save B.
Yeah.
Well, in a way...
Out of the goodness of my heart.
In a way, she's not 100% lying, because we saw the scene in which B was almost fucking kidnapped by the people that were gonna sell her to Boren. And so it is one of those like odd things of like, she is not telling the whole truth, but she is not fully lying.
But either. We will find out when Mordecai tells us the truth. Whatever she did to Mordecai, either she's doing it again, or she's very clearly trying to do the opposite. And like, I do wonder how much of this, I think the secret piece of this that we're missing is, I think the reveal is going to be that Odette is trying to make it up to Mordecai a bit by doing this for Carl.
Yeah, maybe.
And that she wants Mordecai to see that she is not doing what she did last time.
Yeah.
I that's my feeling about it. I don't know if that's going to turn out to be true, but... And so we go on the show. It's such an incredible scene. Donut is very dismissive. She has this incredible line.
She's like, I don't know if I can do this.
Honey, this is where you talk. Where she just fucking eviscerates B. It's so fucking good. Go watch the audiobook reaction.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss, Donut. Chef's kiss. And then the show ends. It's not that great. And that's fine.
Yeah, well, because B is fucked up on so many levels, and she's not giving Odette what she wants in terms of making this a show.
They didn't tell B that Donut could talk!
Oh!
The best part of the whole interview is that B's like, wait.
Well, Odette says that they did tell her, and it just, like, didn't stick.
Oh, that's true. She didn't believe it.
Yeah,
Because she's like, what do you mean my cat can talk? Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
But I should have gotten excited saying, we got to watch her process that Donut can talk.
Yeah.
And so the show ends, and then off camera, Donut lays into her, and Jeffrey Hayes. I don't know if his name's Jeffrey. He might just be Jeff. Jeff Hayes. I like to lengthen people's names, and sometimes they're like, no, I'm actually not that.
Like fucking Don.
Oh my god, I thought his name was Donald for so long.
Like, nope, not my name.
Oh my god, that was so funny. And we were friends for like 6 months before it came up. And I was like, yeah, Donald Marshall.
No.
No, his name's not Donald.
No.
She lays the fuck into B. And then says, you don't get to say your side of this story.
Yeah.
And then she's gone. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And Jeff Hayes should win awards for it. It is one of the best performed voice performance moments I've ever heard across animated shows, audiobooks, live action voice performances where you just pop in as a voice. Like, I genuinely think Jeff Hayes delivers one of the, like, Mount Rushmore voice actor performances in that scene.
Yeah.
It is so unbelievably good. I just didn't know, man.
And I think the way that Donut's voice sounds, it would be really easy for it to get this, like, screechy, grating quality to it. And it is heightened, but it's not like a caricature. Like, it does feel like Donut. I don't know how he does it. I don't know, but it's fucking brilliant. Like,
well, and it would be less impressive if a woman did it, right? Like, part of the reason why it's so impressive is that it is a man manipulating their voice into that range, and then being able to deliver that performance on top of it.
Yeah.
Right? There's a lot of, like, there are plenty of talented women as voice actors who would do incredible work on that scene and would still be all time, right?
Yeah.
But there is something about, more than any male audiobook narrator I've ever heard, Jeff's ability to portray female voices is, there's a range quality that he taps into that is truly unbelievable to me. Like, his ability to pitch voices in his throat and then be able to add layers of volume and emotion and this musicality at times is, it's just so unbelievable what he is able to do. He's a truly special performer. And
no, I was blown away.
I'm so thrilled to be listening to these audiobooks because his performance is...
Yeah. I'm so glad we're doing the audiobooks.
Yeah.
Because it's...
Remember when we started doing book club and I was like, no, I don't listen to audiobooks.
Yeah.
What a time.
I also wonder, genuinely, if I would enjoy these books as much as I do without the performance of it. Like, because in my... Like, me reading it in my head, like, I don't get this sort of variation. I don't get the beeps and things that tell me that, you know, they're in the chat now. Like, I understand that it's, like, portrayed in the books in a way, but I wouldn't have the immersive experience of, like, the voice effects of, like, the almost echo that they have when they're not speaking out loud and things like that, that I really have just been blown away by, like, with it just as an entire experience as a whole, and you know, not just about the story. And I do love the story, and I do believe I would definitely still enjoy these books regardless of the voice narrator. But I think that what they're doing with the voice acting and the edit really puts it over the edge. Yeah,
this is the first series where we don't own the books. We don't even have physical copies. We only have the audiobooks.
Yeah, I know. And I kind of I do feel like I love this series so much that I kind of want to wait for, like, special ones to come out before I get them.
I would love special editions of these.
Yeah.
Oh no, without a doubt. Like the we were gifted the Mistborn leatherbacks bounds, but, like, if there was, like, a special edition like that for these books, I would buy it. Yeah. This is my favorite book series I've read as an adult.
Yeah, I think it's definitely becoming one of mine.
There were things I loved as a kid because it was easier to just fall in love with things as a kid.
Yeah.
But, like, this is my favorite thing we've done on book club.
Yeah.
And it's not because I dislike things. This series to me is, I love it. Like, I genuinely love everything about it. I'm so committed.
Yeah.
So we get to the end of the chapter, and Audette's like, it's fine that show wasn't that interesting.
I just wanted to break that story before that other reporter person.
Well, before the convention. But it doesn't matter because the biggest news in the galaxy hits right at the end of this. Borant is no longer independent. 51% of Borant is now owned by Volte. what the fuck happened? Viva la revolution, Carl.
A coup!
To have Donut's incredible emotional scenes in this chapter.
Yeah.
And then to end with the most shocking line I've ever read or heard in a book. I was deeply, deeply unprepared for Donut the cat to put on a beret with a little red star on it, turn to Carl. Viva la revolution.
Yeah. No, that was pretty great. And now I'm like, who else is in on it?
Yeah.
And maybe not in on it, but who else is doing their own like version of the revolution? It feels very human and touches on like humans like to think that we're all special, right? And so what makes humanity different than other species in the galaxy? Well,
we really don't like
we don't take shit. All right? We don't fuck with that apparently. And I now I'm like, who else is in on it, right?
Yeah.
We hypothesized, we're like, maybe Donut has her own like version of the cookbook or something.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If the cookbook exists, what other items have been left behind?
Yeah.
To aid other crawlers in fucking surviving, and taking down corporate universe.
Corporate universe.
I was like, I don't know what to call that.
No, I completely agree, and I love that Donut has been doing
Corporate universe
this.
sounds like a horrific convention.
It's just like Walmart and Facebook and
yeah, Amazon,
God.
Yeah. No, awful.
But you can get things delivered to it so fast.
Oh no! Oh, that's the island. Corporate universe is Jeffrey Epstein's island.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Yeah, we're laughing.
I love the idea of a revolution planned through Gilmore Girls memes in a chat.
Yeah.
It's sort of like how, was it Nepal where they planned their government takedown in Discord? And then they like had the elections in Discord?
I mean, maybe. I have no idea.
Wild.
Didn't know that was a thing.
So we get out of this incredible scene. My favorite scene in the series. And we get back to the show that is Serena Signet's world. Safe Home Yolanda Guild gets made. A loving tribute to Yolanda.
Mm-hmm.
And so we head out to attack. We get attacked by elves first. They have an incredible trebuchet system that's able to very accurately attack from a distance. And
just hurling poison at everyone.
We, Carl manages to figure out where they are. We go and kill the guy, but it's pretty gruesome. And even Donut's like, "Hey,
man,
that was a bit much."
Yeah, you good?
Carl goes on a big long soliloquy about how he
She's
feels.
like, "Shut up, Carl, you're monologuing."
And then Carl is like, "Yeah, I'll kill them faster next time." And Donut's like, "Well, not too, like, make it fun."
Yeah, for the audience.
Don't go full sociopath. But like,
there's a line,
and
you just gotta like toe the line, you know.
And so we take Samantha. Signet lies to Samantha and says that she can cast a spell to give Samantha a body back. I highly doubt that that's going to happen. I have a feeling we're going to be rolling this head around multiple floors.
Even Samantha doesn't necessarily believe it, but she's like, "Whatever, I'm gonna do what I gotta."
We don't know what Samantha believes. Or sorry, no, Samantha. Samantha doesn't believe it. We don't know if Signet's. We don't know for sure if Signet's telling the truth there or not.
Oh, yeah,
You're right though. No, Samantha doesn't believe it.
Samantha's like, look, even if there's a 1% chance, I'm gonna take that 1% chance, but I'm not holding out hope, you know.
And so we head to the Naiad base of operations, and all we have to do is kind of guard the coast here, as everyone else is going to go into the water. Samantha, or I keep mixing them up. Signet can't get wet. That's is
a true curse.
Wild?
Yeah.
Because, like, if her pussy gets wet, does the liquid, like, shoot away?
Yeah.
Is it like a weapon?
It would fall off of her.
If she gets turned on, can she just, like, point her pussy at things and the water gets, like, rocketed out?
No, she's perpetually dry. Like, that's awful.
But, like, is it just water? Like, is lotion water?
I mean, tears don't touch her.
Yeah, but how much of something has to be water before it can't touch her?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Can she bleed on herself? Like,
can she, like, use some Jergens? What about some, like...
I wouldn't put Jergens in there, you know? Like, that's...
I'm not saying in her pussy. I just mean her
lubricant?
arms. Do not...
We were talking about her getting wet. And I was like, she's perpetually dry, and, like, that sucks.
I know. Okay. But I'm saying, like, can she put... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Is she Ben Shapiro's wife?
Wow.
The craziest thing about that.
She can't use water-based makeup. She can use silicone-based makeup.
The craziest thing about the Ben Shapiro's wife thing is that, like, he said it. It's not even like the internet was like, haha, Ben Shapiro can't get his wife wet. It's that he was like, oh no, women can't get wet because my wife can't get wet. And it's like, no, dude, either you're just so bad at turning your wife on or she has a medical condition.
Yeah.
Some women get so wet, it's... And I'm glad this is not you. But, like, some
you gotta put
bitches,
a towel
like,
down.
fuck, man. You need, like, one of those waterproof couples blankets.
Waterproof bed.
There's a fucking waterfall coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And yet he said that.
I left a movie one time with a girl, and we were making out. And she was like, hey, can I have your hoodie? I was like, sure, whatever. She tied it around her waist. She was like, I got really turned on. And she had like a fucking stain on her pants. I was like, girl, what?
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah.
You need like the fucking period panties to go on a date.
Yeah, that would be tough to deal with.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
No, sometimes it's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was like relegated to the bedroom, it wouldn't be as bad. But if you have to deal with that,
yeah,
like,
if you're
in
like
public,
you get horny outside of like your house, it's like that sucks.
Yeah, you're driving past like, you know, shirtless Ryan Gosling in a big billboard in Times Square. Suddenly you're gushing.
Yeah.
Like a gusher.
You like go watch Project Hail Mary or whatever, and you're like, damn,
my God. Suddenly they have to replace the whole seat. What are we
haven't
talking about?
Seen yet, but I just know that that's the world's sexiest man. So.
Men self-report sometimes. Absolutely.
They certainly do.
To this day, Ben did a historic cell phone. I feel like half of what he says is a cell phone.
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro's a weird one, man.
Yeah. Do not understand.
Yeah, I don't get it, like, at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, they head into the water, and naiad bodies just start to float up and surface.
Yeah.
So clearly something's going on down there. Oh, and Samantha's in there as well. And she's like, Carl's like, I gotta bring you back now. And Samantha's like, no, wait, I've almost got him. And Carl doesn't listen.
Yeah.
Doesn't
put together.
Through.
We learned earlier that if, so Carl can throw Samantha with the Chistera and then use the Chistera to recall her.
Yeah, but it has to have the Chistera on his hand.
He uses this to tie missiles to her head and use her as a heat-seeking launcher. So we find out that if she's biting something, that comes with her. And you might think, oh, is there a size limit to the ability to recall Samantha?
Apparently not.
No, because we pull the Burrow boss out of the throne room by accident while Wonderwall is playing throughout the entire castle.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And now, Wonderwall. So we have to now fight the boss on the beach. Is a big old frog thing. Mm-hmm. This fight rocked. I really enjoyed this.
Oh, it was great.
Carl, it was weirdly emotional when Nadine died.
Mm.
Like, that actually really worked.
Yeah.
And the Carl trying to organize these people to fight, but the suddenness meaning that they don't quite gel, like their ability to work together isn't quite there.
It was so sudden.
Yeah, it really worked. A great fight. A great boss battle. It weirdly didn't get like boss music or anything because they kind of fucked up the plans.
Yeah.
We got a great achievement of like you beat a quest before you found out about it, so you don't get a reward.
Quest ejaculation. Yeah.
Not getting the award kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But we also find out that Big Tina has killed a bunch of people. We're gonna have to deal with that later. Big Tina's a dinosaur that wears a boa.
Yeah, that wears a pink boa.
And has a wand that shoots lightning bolts.
It used to, and it's out of magic or something.
So it could get... So if we long rest, it shoots lightning bolts? We don't know.
We don't know. We have no idea. But big dinosaur, big Tina.
And so we complete Vengeance of the Daughter Part 1.
Okay, wait. Is there a scientific name that has Tina in it for a dinosaur? Can we guess the dinosaur?
No, I'm so sorry. I am dinosaur autistic, but not that dinosaur autistic.
Yeah. I definitely don't know all the Latin names for most dinosaurs.
And so we find out that the end of this show will be the end of the floor. We are going to, if we win, if we kill High Queen Imogen, we get to loot her fucking castle. And that's our reward.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we watch Edgar the Tortoise give Signet a tattoo of Miss Nadine. We also find out that Clint died in all of this as well. And Nadine, we don't have his body though. And so Nadine loved him so much that Clint came along with them. And I thought that was beautiful.
Yeah. That was like a weirdly emotional moment for like characters that we barely know. It was super well done.
Yeah. And that's kind of where we are left off as we head into a village to the south to safety just before Carl gets sent to CrawlerCon, only to find out that the town's mayor is Lucia Del Mar. Lucia Mar. I keep adding in the Del.
Yeah, I don't know where that even comes from.
Del Mar is a town in Los Angeles. It's like Vista Del Mar.
In a city?
I think it's called Vista Del Mar.
No idea.
Yeah, sort of like a Etobicoke, right?
Oh, okay. Corona Del Mar? I don't know what that is.
Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar is a movie.
Okay. That you've seen?
No, but Ryan really wants us to watch it. It's a 55 plus community in Vista, California. It like comes up in movies sometimes. Vista Del Mar is like a joke because it's like an elderly resort.
Oh, okay.
So Lucia Mar, in my head I hear Vista Del Mar, and so I call her Lucia Del Mar.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense, but that is why I keep adding a Del in there. Is because Lucia Mar in Vista Del Mar.
Got it.
I'm dyslexic and my brain makes weird connections with words.
I love it.
Including a place I've never been.
Yep.
How bad do you think it's going to be for Lucia?
For Lucia?
Well, are we going to kill her? Because we've talked about how, like, Carl's talked about how, like, it might be better to, like...
Well, and they get there and they're like, yeah, this insane lady is mayor of the town.
Yeah.
Like, she's clearly unwell, and... Unless it's an act, right? Unless she is acting as unhinged as possible to try and scare people away from her.
No, because she's...
No, I know. We saw a video of her, but those get edited together in a way that maybe is misleading.
Why would she want to be alone? In all of this, why would you want to be alone?
Well, because she's worried other people are going to kill her. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she grew up in a really fucked up place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be rough. I do worry that Lucia will be dead by the end of this book.
Alucard is the name that she named it. Alucard is a character in something, right? Is it Castlevania? I'm trying to figure out what the reference Alucarda is.
Oh, I don't know.
I think Alucard is... A lot of places have that in their name. Dracula backwards. Oh, it's a Dracula backwards. Oh. Yeah, Alucard is Dracula's son in Castlevania. God, I'm such a fucking genius, man. Even on Shingles Brain, I'm ingenious. He says after spending a whole week thinking it was called Port Mongo and it was Point Mongo.
Yeah. Genius just shows up in unexpected ways.
I'm an unexpected genius. Yeah, I don't know. I'm worried for Lucia. I think that there's a limit to Lucia's narrative place in this world.
Well, I'm also worried about Donut because Carl just got booped away to CrawlerCon and isn't even there.
He's like right at the door to the safe room. I think she can get to the door by herself. With Samantha's help.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I think so.
We shall see.
Yeah. So we're cutting off the reactions for the next week. Are we reacting to 30, or can I end this podcast and immediately go listen to the next episode?
That's true. Yeah, have we closed down? Because I think we got some reactions last night. But maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, it's closed. I don't know.
Reactions closed.
I want to know if I can go listen to chapter 30 immediately, because I want to get back. Guys, I'm so obsessed. I'm so deeply obsessed. I want to get back to this book so bad.
Yeah.
I can understand if people don't like the series. I really can. To me, it's fucking everything. To me, it is like, I love it in a way that is... I just don't know, man. I don't know. I really, really am so moved and infatuated by it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been the experience that I wasn't expecting to love as much as I do. But I love these characters. I love Matt's world building. I love the action. I love the comedy. I love the depth of the criticism of the moment we're in.
Mm.
And this book is my favorite one so far. This has been my favorite experience of this series. That is my favorite experience right now.
We're doing this one in 3 parts, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Just double checking, because it's been a minute, but yeah, I'm a big fan. Big fan.
Well, and I'm pissed that we have to do it every other week. But like next week we have YetiCon, and then we'll do a episode, and then.
Yeah. Summer is a little wonky.
We are not reacting to 30, but guys. We are reacting to, in the next 2 weeks, chapter 31, 32, 33, 35, 36, 37, 38. No,
yeah,
this
in
is
the next
2 weeks. Yeah. 31, 32, 33, 35, 36, 37, 38, 41, 43, 44, 47, 48, 49, 51, 52, 53. Is 53 the last chapter of the week? Is that the last chapter? What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Wow.
No, 55 is the last chapter of the week.
Okay.
So we are not reacting to in the next 2 weeks. We will not be reacting to
30,
chapter 30, 34, 39 and 40, 42, 45, 46, 50, 54, 55. We're of the 25 chapters, we are not reacting to 10 of them. So
cool. It's great. We're probably gonna get started on those pretty quick.
We might have to.
Yeah.
The problem is the 2 days leading up to the next book club. We're filming Students of Strixhaven.
Yes.
Season 2. So we're about to announce Students of Strixhaven Season 1. Date. We're gonna pop a trailer in the chat. I'm hoping everyone in the chat will go click on it. To give that like boost to videos. It's short. It's only a minute. But it announces the date for Students of Strixhaven Season 1 release. It's going to be Mondays, starting soon. And we're going to be filming Season 2 that week. So at the very least, you're getting 12 episodes of the show.
Yeah.
That I'm a big... I like it a lot. I had a lot of fun doing it.
It was a good time.
Chris Pilkington says, why not just read both parts for the next book club in 2 weeks?
Well, because if people want to...
We're so busy. No, but we're all... Chris, there's so much going on.
Yeah.
I would love to do more of this, but unfortunately, like, we're getting 3 Vox Machina episodes a week. Lestat every Sunday. House of the Dragon Season 3 is coming. We have YetiCon, Students of Strixhaven filming, and editing and getting Students of Strixhaven up. We are getting ready for MagicCon Amsterdam. Yeah. What else is going on the next 2 weeks?
I'm building a fucking cosplay.
Claris is building a cosplay that is taking a lot of time because she's doing great work.
Our friend is here for a week.
Tabitha is here. We're filming a bunch of content with her. I have shingles, and I feel like I'm dying.
Yeah. So there's a few reasons.
I also have to do 6 episodes of One Piece and 2 episodes of My Love Story every week. So... the answer to your question of why we aren't adding more stuff is the same reason why I cut Golden Kamui and Slime right now. I am frayed like a rope that is dangling over a candle that is slowly burning.
Butter scraped over too much bread.
Yes, I am. I would love to do more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But honestly, I'm barely keeping it together.
Yeah. No,
I had a bit. Clarice had to like talk me through it last night. I had a little bit of a not meltdown, but I was collapsing mentally into myself last night.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the shingles it's really eating at my brain. Can I complain about something that's not woke of me really quick? Can I be like really not woke for a second?
Yeah.
I have shingles. It is very hard. I know that it is not as hard as having a chronic illness. I get that. And I have so much sympathy for people who have a chronic illness. But if you're, and I've had to delete a couple of comments because I think they're gross. If your reaction to me posting a video talking about something I'm struggling with shingles, or a post where I'm talking about how like this is hard about shingles, if your reaction to that is, well, I have this and it's harder.
Oh.
I'm not disagreeing with you, and I'm very sorry you're going through that, but
that was you. I didn't realize people were commenting that.
It's not a big deal. I just think that like I have sympathy for you. It is okay to have sympathy for people who are going through something that is less permanent than what you're going through.
Sure, yeah.
And it's just super weird to be like, well, imagine having this. And I'm like, okay, well, that doesn't change the fact that I'm currently physically in pain.
Yeah.
And I do have sympathy for the fact that you're in pain. And I am never in any of this with shingles trying to be like, this is the worst thing any other human has ever experienced.
Yeah.
But just don't do that. It's very weird.
Yeah.
It's very weird to respond to someone being like, hey, I'm in physical pain right now with, well, my physical pain is worse than yours.
Yeah. It's like being like, hey, I broke my arm in 2 places. Well, I broke my arm in 3 places.
Yeah.
So, like,
and I get it. It's the internet. People are weird.
Yeah. I didn't realize that was, yeah.
Light Blind Fool says, I hope, but how are we supposed to know who wins the pain prize then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what is it called? The like suffering Olympics, or like when it's like.
Embrace says there's no such thing as suffering Olympics. I agree with that, except for the fact that some people think that it exists.
No, yeah. Some people like what's like. There's another like term for it. I can't remember now, but yeah, it's like, oh, you think this is bad? I have to deal with X, and it's like. Yeah, okay.
I'm sure you do. And honestly, I feel so bad for you. I'm so sorry. That's not what... my video is not trying to say that having shingles is the worst thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't. Am I struggling with it? Yeah. I'm having a hard time. I am. But I'm not comparing myself to you.
Yeah. You saying I'm having a hard time with this is not saying... I have it worse than other people.
Or that you're not having a hard... You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just weird. I think it's a weird response, and I just delete those comments. I don't want to engage with it.
Yeah. Because that, to me, that just screams, like, I need your attention. Yeah. And so deleting it, I think, is the best. But at the same time,
I have so much sympathy for people with chronic pain for the rest of their lives. I'm not trying to downplay that is awful. It's just not what my video is about.
Yeah. No, I think that's fair.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh... wait. But very funny. I did post a Instagram story of your latex hanging in our shower because it's been there for 2 weeks. And
we have not been back 2 weeks.
Someone responded with, "Stop complaining."
That is very funny, actually.
That made me laugh. I was like, you're right.
Yeah.
I wasn't really complaining. I thought it was a funny like joke about how you were a super suit. But
yeah, no, it was great.
Stop complaining. That response made me chuckle. I appreciated it.
No, that's actually very good. Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyway, this book is... I am thrilled. I don't know if I don't know if this will ultimately be my favorite book in the series, right? Like, we're only a third of the way through. But right now...
Oh, of the book. I was like, of the series? No.
No, we're a third of the way through this book.
Yeah.
I don't know where it will rank ultimately, because, like, who knows? The finale could suck. But right now, this is my favorite book in the series. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think we get to floor 7 on this book? Because we talked about this, and I think we might.
We did talk about this, and I do think that at this point, if we are 1/3 of the way through the book, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Do you think it's at the end or in the middle?
At the end. The book is called The Butcher's Masquerade. I think the masquerade happens at the end.
I don't. I weirdly, I feel like we've ticked off so much of the narrative intrigue of this book so far that I think that we're going to be on floor 7 for a chunk of the end of this book.
Really?
Yeah, we've already done so much of Signet's storyline, and like the next thing in Signet's storyline is the Masquerade. The Hunters have been released. We fought a bunch of them. I think that I don't think we're going to fight Vrah out in the world. I think we fight Vrah at the Masquerade.
Well, okay. Because we know there's 10 books, right?
Mm-hmm.
The series will be 10 books.
Yes.
You really think we'll, like, jump ahead to another floor on this book?
Yeah, because I think this series ends on book 12 or 13.
On floor 12 or 13.
That's what I meant, yeah. Floor 12 or 13.
Yeah. But we're only at book 5.
Yeah, and we're on floor 6.
Yeah, so I think jumping ahead would actually make that harder.
How? Multiple books are going to have to be multiple floors for us to get to floor 12 or 13. We're 1 ahead of the book right now, and I think we're going to be 3 ahead of the book by the time we get to...
3. I mean...
Yeah. Because 9 is going to be a whole book. 9 could be more than 1 book.
Right, I see.
Because we have to deal with donuts, everything.
Yeah. The plan was 10 books. I don't know if that's still the plan.
My understanding from the Parade of Horribles book tour is that it's still 10 books. All right, y'all, here we go. This is about to go live. So can we all get ready to just click a link and hit the like button?
Get ready.
To watch a 1-minute video, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I do think it is. I do think it is possible that we get to floor 7 on this book.
I just feel like so much of what I'm intrigued about Hunting Grounds, we've already done.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just don't know that, like... I don't know that we're going to spend 2/3 of a book kind of doing the stuff we've already done.
Yeah.
Just more of it?
Yeah.
Everybody, please, if you've ever liked us at all, click on this link. It's public.
Just let it run in the background. You know?
Yeah.
Give it a like.
Please click on that link. Give it a like. We are launching a new thing, and we are so deeply excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do high-low. Clarice, what's your high for the first third of The Butcher's Masquerade?
I mean, the problem is I think we're going to have the same high because definitely the donut bee interaction. Like, I feel like that is a, like, series highlight for me.
Okay.
Like, that moment was just so good. How it played out live, how it played out afterwards, and the performance that Jeff Hayes gave will live in my brain rent-free. What is your low?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, right?
My low is that I listened to this section with shingles. And I feel like I could have been more on top of it mentally if I didn't have shingles.
We just get to listen to it again.
Yeah. Yeah, no. And honestly, this is going to sound dumb. I'm really glad that we have 2 weeks per book right now because
we can actually do some re-listening.
And I just think that, like, if I try to do this whole book while I'm still recovering, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And so by the time we get to the end of the book, I'm probably going to be fully shingles free.
Yeah.
And so I'll get to really enjoy the end of the book without kind of the brain space I'm currently in.
Hell yeah.
What's your low?
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know. I think, like, having less of Katya is a little sad. I get it.
Samantha's been a great addition, though.
Yes,
I like Samantha
absolutely.
a lot.
But I do like Katya, and you know, I'm just nervous for her and for all of them. But yeah, I miss her. What's your high?
You took, obviously, what I think is, like, the high of the whole series so far. So I'm going to throw in a secondary high, which is... Quasar. I'm going to give it to my boy Quasar.
Okay, that's
I like
fair.
him a lot. I like having a lawyer. I think it's very funny to be able to, like, interact with the system in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm really excited. I'm excited for more Quasar.
Mm-hmm.
And the world building of Quasar and what it means for the galaxy, and I really, really liked him.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for the way it's going to allow us to interact with the wider world.
Yeah.
Now that, like, Donut might need a lawyer because she's a revolutionary. She snuck spies. We didn't talk about this. Donut snuck spies into from Volte into Borant to help take down Borant.
Yeah.
We forgot to talk about that. Holy shit, how did we miss that? It's crazy. How did she do it?
Hey.
Zev went to a re-education camp, and you know what she was re-educated on?
How to be a fucking revolutionary.
Bloom. Taking them down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you liked the ad, Arzu. Thanks. We worked really hard on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave me in comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is...
Samantha.
No, it's Donut.
Yeah,
it's fucking Donut, okay?
Yeah.
If you want to follow us on the internet, you can. I'm at nerdynightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
2 weeks from today, we're back with chapters 30 to 55.
Yeah.
So make sure that you do the reading. Watch the 15 audiobook reactions that we're doing.
Yeah, and go watch that 1 minute ad we just put out for Students of Strixhaven, which is coming out in a week and a half-ish.
June 19th.
Yeah, super excited for that.
First 6 episodes are filmed, so get ready for that. Thanks, y'all. Do something nerdy tonight. Do we have to add smut when...
I know, Mongo already
Mongo
did.
fucking laid pipe?
Yeah, I don't know. He lost his V card. I'm proud of him.
We do not know that Mongo was a virgin.
We got him as a baby?
Well, we don't know how old he was. He was just small. He didn't age. He leveled up and got bigger.
All right, fair enough.
We don't know how old Mongo is.
Sure. Fair enough.
We don't know what the age of Cassent is in Velociraptor culture.
Oh my god, wow. Yeah, Mongo fucks so good that Kiwi and her predators became not aggressive. So.
Oh, man, I wish I could fuck some of my enemies into being non-aggressive. Do something nerdy tonight, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you, Mom.